Hello everyone. Decided to trying to finish up these bingo spins. Gotta get all those goddess statues. Do a couple of my dailies and then we'll go straight into more CM room matches. I think today, it's not gonna be my final team, but today I'm going to be running double Dominator, just so we can see more room matches with double Dom. You can get all the points for the event. Once you get the 400,000 points, I don't think it's worth going farther. Like, I mean, sure, the rewards are nice further down the list, but getting that last card, I'd say, is good enough. Oh, nice. I got this card finished with the last of my tokens. I actually don't know how much you're missing if you don't finish the event. I mean, obviously, like, the one pull here is nice, the pull here is nice. There's another pull here. So you lose 4 pulls? Yeah, you lose about like 600 carats, but I think just getting the level 50 card is good enough. I mean, honestly, the rewards kind of suck, I feel. I almost have 900 goddess statues. Very close, very close. Man, I hate the Clover system. Statue maxing. As soon as I get like 1800, I'm probably done. Yeah, I mean, it actually takes quite a lot to get 700k, especially if you're not using like the event cards. And I feel like the event cards this event were kind of hard to slot in. You have 180 pieces of Esmaro? I mean, the only way you get those 290s, right? Because each time you pull the on-rate banner, Uma, you get 90 star fragments of them. So, I guess you just somehow missed it. Why do I have a new trophy? Oh, right, the shoes. Veggie Orion. Never have an issue. Yeah, I mean, obviously, like, I play this game a lot, so I don't have an issue. It's just like, I don't know, I don't think the 600, the 4 pulls essentially, after the last card, are like worth worrying over. Oh yeah, people just have different like time constraints in the game. I mean, I've been kind of burnt out recently. I've been doing like less runs. Like I had the Taiki shuttle, but like doing that whole lineage and then doing the runs on Ogre, I was just like, it's not worth it. So I've made no improvements on my aces since the last time I streamed. I just made my Dominators, or my Dominator, because my original one, or the one I was running last week, didn't have Hesitant Front. So I slotted in Satsuno Diamond and got a Dominator with it. You've been doing less parent runs lately? Yeah, they're really annoying to do. I feel like recently I've just been like, oh, this is serviceable, let's just run it with this. So I should probably be grinding harder than that. Yeah, so I just made 2 Dominators for today's stream, and then I'll probably run, like, this Grass Wonder. Kinda sucks that I don't have 200 wit. I don't know if I'm gonna do another Dominator run, though, to try to make it better. Because obviously, you know, the other 2 subdues would be nice, and I could also gamble to not get Hesitant Front off of Satsuno Diamond and run like Nice Nature Wit to get Hesitant Late Surger, as well as like the rest of the package. Because technically I'm missing Murmur and 2 subdues, Subdue Pace, Subdue End, and like 200 Wit. Is there a point in doing parent runs in Haru? Is URA fine? I mean, if you need the spark from Araharu, like if you're... But other than that, not really. Like, it'd be nice to get the sparks, but I just don't... Like, I am doing all my grandparents right now. Like it's a white spark. It's not really worth it. You do also just get more like SP in general in Aoharu, so like you can have a longer list of stuff to buy. Though I don't think I haven't been struggling in URA, and I think the Aoharu scenario spark gives power and wit, which would be better than the stam and power that, or sorry, the stam and speed that URA gives specifically for CM5. I think there isn't enough time from the scenario release to CM5 to do the entire lineage in Aoharu. So you can at least work on your grandparents. It's easier to do optional races in URA. I don't think it's that hard to do parent farming in Aoharu. Like like URA is like objectively not a better scenario to do it. It's just like the minute difference of doing it in Aoharu is not worth like the amount of time you would need to do the whole lineage in like a week. So worth the pull on nature if you have max limit break Kitasen and still need SRs? I'd say only if either A, you know, somehow you think you can hit a max limit break, nice nature, or B, you're gonna run a late surger in every single CM. Like, so those are the only two like reasons why you would pull on that banner over Rico and Rice. Because, like, yes, Nice Nature has a longer longevity than Rico and Rice, but, like, you would need near max limit break, and you're grabbing it specifically to have on your left. You're gonna do if you're gonna do 200 on both of them, I don't see why not just wait. And use the carrot somewhere else. And let's like it's literally you only pull on Nice Nature if you plan on running late surgers. Because I don't think like 200 pulls just doesn't get you anywhere close to max limit break unless you are extremely lucky. Like the card, Nice Nature is pretty much unrunnable except for giving you on your left below level 45. Yeah, it took me 400 for a max limit break Kitasen. To be fair, it was a 0.5 rated, but like it's pretty unlikely that you max limit break off of 200 pulls. And I just don't think it's a card worth running under level 45. I mean, are you specifically running late surgers? Like, the Nice Nature Wit card just isn't useful outside of on your left. Unless you happen into a level 51 for the third scenario. If most CMs are running late surgers, then yeah, sure, pull on Nice Nature. Like, if I said you are mostly playing late surgers and you would want a source of on your left and you took it as not pull on nature, like if you are playing late surgers, pull on Nice Nature. Ooh, single free daily scout. Oh, a 2-star. I think Grass Wonder is the only Uma I don't have 3-starred. Is On Your Left that essential? No, it's not. The only times you would use On Your Left generally are on sprints and miles, and like it's just something you gamble on. But like it's not an essential skill. It's just like you have nothing else going for you. But like if you specifically need cards, then sure, pull on both those banners. You're gonna skip Nice Nature? Why would you need Nice Nature? Aren't you playing Frontrunners, Jakalaka? Unless you're swiping for like 400 pulls. It's a good wit card? Yeah, at level 45. I'm playing on either pulling. Yeah, I'm planning on pulling Top Road or Fuku Kitaro, so I'm just gonna use SR cards. Like the SR cards aren't bad. But I do think like Baiko and Bakshin are both good cards. It's just like awkward if you don't have a copy of them already. Because just once again, getting 5 copies in 200 pulls is extremely like gambly. Like if you don't hit those 5 copies, you kind of just pulled on a banner for like for a card that you can't use, unless it's like usable at lower limit breaks. 0 copies in Super Creek and 400 pulls. That's very unlikely. Generally 400 pulls gets you pretty close to max limit break. Like usually you'd have, you know, in 400 pulls you get 4 or 5. Yeah, if you have a limit break 1 Baiko, then getting 3 copies in 200 pulls isn't that unlikely. Or I guess 2 copies. I mean, a level 45 Baiko is also pretty strong. I think both banners I was lucky. Like both banners I pulled was very lucky, right? Like I have a max limit break Kitasen in 400 and the level 45 Super Creek in 200. I think I've only done 600 pulls in supported banners. I've been pretty lucky with my... I also have this level 40 Seiyun Sky. Like I've been pretty lucky with my SSRs. Streamer luck. Yeah, I also went 200 for Summer Marzensky, so that was unfortunate. But I did get a Taiki Shuttle. Like I don't think I can really complain about my Uma pulls. I think I have like above average luck on my pulls. I just hope that both the next 2 Uma banners I pull on don't bring me to pity, or I don't have to go to pity on both of them. Because that would that would really suck. Yeah, sparking for an Uma just feels so bad. But at least I have all the acceleration. I have all the acceleration Umas now, right? I have OG Maru, I have Taiki. Finally got Meiji Orion off that legend race. So I just need to get Dober, which I will get at the 1st anniversary. But now it doesn't. Now I finally have my like Umas sorted out. I don't look like I just pull for cards. You 5-starred your Summer Marzensky. That's crazy. Yeah, I just hope that the next 2 banners are good to me. Because I'm planning on pulling 3 banners at the New Year's. Like between now and the New Year's event, I want to pull on 3 banners. Yeah, New Year's is gonna like sap so many carrots out of me because I want to pull on Fuku Kitaro, but I don't know if I'm gonna have enough carrots at Fuku. Am I going for Nishino Flower? It depends on how many carrots I have. Because most likely I'm pulling to 0 at the New Year's or to 0 at the first anniversary. And I think between the first anniversary and like it's only 1 month in between. Like I don't know if I'm gonna have 45,000 carats at Narita Top Road. Do you pull for Nishino Flower? But I might. I don't think there's really anything else to pull. Like, I don't really... actually... I don't really play Enclosers. So I might not even pull for Mr. CB. Bijin West. Yeah, that one's really good. It's just so awkward to pull on her early. Like, it was right after Kitasen Black, and... You know, you're basically investing in it for the third for the third scenario, which is just very awkward. I don't think... Did she get a rerun? Oh, she does get a rerun. Right when Mant's about to end. With a Guts card that only realistically sees use in Mant. That's a pretty bad rerun. Does Fuku speed need to be max limit broken? Yes. Fuku, Narita Top Road, and like Bakshin and like Baiko, they all pretty much want to be max limit broken. I think like Baiko, or like they all need to be pretty much max limit broken if you're planning on using it during to its like full effect during the third scenario. It's a lot of pulls. Yeah, generally, like, it's recommended to save about 400 pulls on a supporter card if you really need it. Yeah, 2 Limit Break Baiko. I mean, 3 copies shouldn't be too hard. Or should be, hopefully, a little easier to hit. Yeah, I really hope... I don't know. So I want like 60, like I just have to hope that Ogre and Haru don't take all my carrots. Because I don't know how, I think I'll have like over 60,000 by the time we hit Ogre. So I would rather pull on Fuku Kitaru than Narita Top Road. Like I personally like Fuku a little bit more than Narita Top Road. I just don't know if I'm going to be able to afford it. If I can't afford it, then I have to just pull on Top Road. Because unfortunately, the free pulls, I'm pretty sure, are on Tamamo Cross and not Haru. You know, page banners are a scam, but you can't help for the 1 in 36 chance for another copy of Fine Motion. Yeah, sure. You heard that if you don't log in for the first 8 days since the start of the daily 10 pulls, you get the ones you miss when you log in for the 9th day? I mean... I don't know, maybe? That sounds fake to me. You got max limit break Baiko without pulling? That's funny. I don't think I mean, they don't think that she's ever gotten a banner, right? Like, this rerun is the first time it's actually on rate. Or, yeah, on rate. But I think, like, I personally think, you know, Bakshin, Baiko, Fuku Kitaru, and Narita Top Road, they all serve the same purpose in the third scenario. Or, like, you're just running it for a 10% race bonus speed card. The Fuku is a little bit less of a speed card and more of a friend card. What am I using my Uma selector on at the first anniversary? Metro Dober. I'm just gonna cope with Barrows for like the 2 months from when she releases to the first anniversary. Like, I don't think there's like enough reason for me to pull for her. Though I think, like, I mean, getting Dober would probably be better than getting Ogre. It's like 2 CMs. It's what, it's the Arima Kinen, a mile, and a sprint that I'm missing out on Metro Dober. So I'll just I'll just buy her. Alright. I think I did all my things. We did our 2 polls. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else. I think we can just go straight into races. Yeah, Dober has... I mean, Dober's just basically let's pump some iron. There's like a little bit of difference. It can activate mid-race if the final corner is there. So on some miles, like, Dober's unique isn't that great. And there's also, like, if you rush, it turns off as well. But it does double in activation size. It's 6th and 5th place. You're leaving... I saw that, yeah. I mean, yeah, 5 mil a day is, like, a disgusting amount of fans. Like, I'm pretty sure... Let me see. Ah, load. Like, I'm pretty sure, like, top 10, like, you can get away with, like, 3.5. Yeah, let me do my donations. These are dirt shoes. Like, let me see, what is 10th place ranked right now? 3.3 billion? Ah, you probably need, like, 4 mil still. Yeah, I mean, you're trading, like the fact that it can fail if you get rushed with, it's like what, is it a 15 or an 18% chance to rush at 12,000? I don't remember what it is at 1200 wit, but you're trading that percentage to double the activation window, right? So because it's 5th or 6th place. Okay. Do you usually just get both anyways? Yeah. Because both Ryan and Dober, they activate, you know, they almost always activate at the start of the late race, which is like the perfect spot to activate it. Outside of like some small differences, like, you know, there not being a final corner in the late race, or or the final corner is in the mid race, then Dober's gets turned off. But generally, like for medium races, you just run both of them. That is not how I did it. But yeah, so today, for today's, oh my gosh. For today's practice rooms, I'm running double Dominator. I will not be running this in the CM. I will be running just one Dominator. I just wanted to do a change of pace. But I'll be running double Dominator. 3 of the rooms will have my Ogre, and then the other 3 will have my gold ship, if I remember which gold ship it was. Hold up. Okay, this... What are you... Oh. Because you have N closer, I might want to do something with you. And you have a 3-star medium. Okay. What is this? This one compared... Okay, I think it's this one that I'm using, and not that one. So, 2 of the rooms will have gold ship and double dom, and then 3 of them will have my Ogre. No, I would have won if I had double dom. Well, I just think that, like, I was actually surprised that there wasn't that many double dom players among you guys. So, I definitely want to do this just to, like, show it. But I personally am not going to be running this. Like, I don't like how... I don't like running double dom on 400, 500 wit. Yeah, top 100 is pretty simple with... as long as you play the game. You're putting in triple dom. Ah, I need to fix all these. Okay, after I set up these rooms, I'm gonna go into the story mode and fix all of my presets. Oh, wait. Right. Okay, once again, back. Once again, in the champions meet in the Discord, I will set up the race so you can enter in through here, and then I will pull after I make all these rooms. I lost to a 2-star Uma. Man, this is... I have to fix it. I think I have to fix every single one of them. Cause like whenever I use them for like the legend race or the daily races, I put them on front runner. And my CM one is just the best one for the legend race. Triple Dom Actus Tachyon Hybrid. Yeah, they're all on the wrong style. Yeah, front runners are just a big time investment, and whales don't have to invest that much time. Like, front runners is definitely, like, the stronger your deck is, the easier you have it. Even next CM, you'll see it, because running a max limit broken fine motion is going to be very strong. You hope that they lock our out of CM4. I mean, I think they're just like. I mean, you just have to hope they're not stupid, right? Alright. Hopefully everyone who wanted to enter entered. I'm gonna go ahead and delete the entry. And then we will go ahead and pull the 10 people. And then I'll post the room codes for the 10 people that got picked. You can choose a win. Yeah, I mean, I'll just stream essentially for the entire, like for 12 hours if they for some reason do that. How do I do this? No, main story. Alright, everyone. Okay, I'm gonna add the people that got picked. With the room codes, go ahead and enter in one room with a team of 3. Maybe after the final registration is only done, hopefully. I don't know, it's just like, it's completely unconfirmed. I mean, it's gonna come out in what? 1, 2, 3. About 4 days? 4.5 days? Like, the schedule will come out. And we'll know. I've moved on to parents, or grandparents. Why is the story mode taking forever to load? Twin Turbo. But I moved on to grandparent runs. Because hopefully the only thing I need to do is like a Meiji Orion main parent, and then I can move on to aces. 30 minutes? Yeah, that would be funny. Everyone gets one attempt to speedrun an Araharu run. You got one run to learn the mechanic and and make a single ace. Is an Araharu longer than 30 minutes? You can get through it in like 25. It's only like a couple minutes longer, assuming you're skipping everything, but it's not 30 minutes. Like, at most, it would be 5 minutes more. If you have to, like, read the team trials for some reason. Alright, I just need to fix this and my Ogre, and then we can go to our first set of 5. Wait, what? Yeah, Mant does take forever. I think Mant, if you, like, get into a really good rhythm, you might be able to get through it in 40 minutes. But it's not even that, like, there's so many, like, animations or clicks. It's that most likely you're going to have to, you know, read everything. Like, unless you memorize everything in your inventory, like, it's just going to take a lot of time looking at the menus. If I use Agnes as an end runner, one that hurt her wit stat, it does not affect skill activation, and she does nothing but Prox Dominator. Never knew about, yeah. Somebody told me that you could do it in the daily race, but then somebody else told me that you could just do it at the story mode, so I've just been doing that now. Alright, here's our first... Let me make sure I don't have the gray box. Here's our first room. Alright, what we got? So, once again, this is my Ogre. I made it so long ago, actually. October 1st. It's been almost 3 weeks, and I have yet to make anything better. Oh yeah. This is my... No, Dominator needs to pass the wit check. It's just... having an F and N closer doesn't change. Like, you still have the 90% to proc it. Yeah, I'm running double Dominator. Missing a lot of the subdues, but I can't really be bothered to do anymore. If I lose because I didn't take off 1% from somebody, so be it. Alright, we got a Seiyun Sky here. A Maruzensky. And then what, another Dominator? You have 3 Dominators in the back. I'm sorry, you're running... 1100 speed is a little worrying. Oh, you're running triple speed and a level 40 Pasa. Alright, here's our first run. 3 end closers, they will all proc Dominator. And we have 2 pace 4 fronts. What's the longest scenario? It's Mant. Mant will be the longest scenario. I think it's just really hard to memorize your inventory. Go back to gold chip to get more stamina. Yeah, my gold chip. I'm tanking like I think 60 power on my gold chip to have what I think is 200 more stam. Mainly because I'm running 2 aces and my Ogre will die to double murmur. So I do have my gold chip there as like, you know, my... What do you call it? My like, to live. 745 in swinging is barely enough to even run the course. I think you have to have swinging Maestro proc, right? And even then, like, if you rush, I think it still dies without any debuffs. Alright, my Ogre beat out the other one to 5th place, so now I just have to not miss my wit checks. 970? Yeah, 970 is good. It's just 745 is way too low. Alright, let's see. 1 hesitant frontrunner, Dominator. That's 2 procs so far. Dominator. Ooh, I'm not gonna hit the other hesitant frontrunner. Ooh, it actually was not enough, even with a double Dom proc. Double Dom proc, double Excel. Wow, really? 2 Dominators and a hesitant front, and I still couldn't catch up. That is unfortunate. I don't think I got close enough to the front runners. Like they already had such a big gap on me. Yeah, I think this, like, as a solo runner, like, she just doesn't have enough, right? Only 2 mid-race. Like, I just couldn't catch up to the, or keep up with the front runners. Because even, yeah, 1 length is, well, 1.5 lengths, actually. I only have 2. The issue is, like, if I got more mid-race, I could just get paced down, which I had troubles with on my Power Ogre when I was testing it. So it's like a weird line to balance. Like, specifically in a forward front room, I would need more mid-race skills, but if there's low front runners, like if there's only 2 and they don't have mid-race skills, I just get paced down by them. So it's kind of just like a read on how strong do I think my rooms are gonna be. Okay, and then this is my gold ship. I don't really like the power on it, but it does have 1070 stam, almost 400 guts with swinging maestro. Get straights and pray that it procs during the mid race. Marzensky here. Smart Falcon. If you get paced down, it's not your fault. This is the Dominator. Yeah. Dominator. I have a King Halo Ace. These are really good stats for the deck you ran. I'm actually very surprised to get these stats. And then a Top Gun. What are you running it on pace? Oh, you have Race Planner, I see. Oh, I don't... Does she live? Maybe. I mean, technically, there's no other debuffers. It was hard? Yeah, no, it looks like it would be hard. You have a Dodo, but no recovery. Yeah, Indomitable, I don't think is copable enough. Ooh, I actually might lose Anchors Away. How to join the lobbies? I set them up 5 at a time, so after these races, I will set up 5 more. Is the other gold ship that far behind me? Oh, it is. Did I proc Highlander? Is that why? That's kind of awkward. I'm with the late surgers without Anchors Away. I have such a big lead on the other gold ship. I do lose Pump. I mean, I guess it's the raw stat with the raw stat into the shooting. Where's the corner for shooting? Oh! Wait, who's number 9? How did they drop that far back? Oh, it's a summer mark. My gold chip missed both excels? Wait, I witnessed lobbies. What? Huh? This is not it is not looking good for the double dom strat. I missed both on that corner. That's crazy. What happened to the Asmaru? Must have missed swinging, right? I think it missed the swinging Maestro proc and then died. Yeah, she dropped from like what, second or third all the way to, I mean, she lost to a Dominator. Oh, I guess because this Dominator has swinging Maestro, so they don't stam out. Well, that's crazy. I was like, my gold chip is not moving at all. Yeah, I guess just missed both. What, 452 wit on 2 rolls? I mean, it happens. Yeah, I mean, I'm not running double dom. I just, like, if I lose like that, because, you know, I just miss something, like I miss my recovery skill, or in that case, I miss the acceleration skill, like, and lose because of it. Like, I think, like, when you have, like, way more wit, which is going to be a lot easier in the second scenario, you can get this up to, you know, on, like, medium tracks, you might be able to get it up to, like, 800. Like, at that point, it's a little bit more reliable to try to run it, but even on, like, 450 wit, I have nearly 500 wit here, or I guess 480. There's still that 20% chance to miss, which is really scary. Does medium S give you half a length? It should be about half a length. I think it's like 1.5 meters. Holy. 1127 power? Just pure... No, it's not pure power inherits. You have 2... Wait, you don't even have that many power inherits. I guess it's 20% power, right? And you hit Breath of Fresh Air. That's a good Ryan. You got an Ogre here. 3 speed, 3 stam. Oh, I didn't see that it didn't have medium A. That's unfortunate. We have a hybrid. Yeah, that's a crazy run. We got the Kiseki. A Ogre here. 4 mid-race skills. And then a Dominator. Oh, I forgot to get Lone Wolf on one of my Dominators. Oh shoot, I have to redo my Dominator. Oh, there's no front runners in this lobby. One of the Ogres had focused. Maybe they get it? No? No, I got promoted. All the mid-race skills on these other Pacers I think are gonna absolutely kill them. Feels like CM1. I feel like this entire thing is CM1. What's the best way to get Lone Wolf on a Dom? Yeah, Sweep has like guaranteed Lone Wolf off of her second chain event. Do I have enough power to raw stat it? I think if I miss redshift here, I can get past. Especially since, you know, all three of the people behind me have... All three of the people behind me have the, Holy! Ryan is so far pushed up. I guess she just clears the first hill. And we're in pace. We're in lucky pace. No, I'm not gonna actually run double dom. I'm just showing double dom today. Oh, yeah, Ryan is just raw accelerating. That's a little scary. Alright, there's all the Dominator hits. I think it's enough. I don't think Triumph and Pulse catches up to me. You have another velocity up? Yeah. If that Ryan didn't get double domed, I think she wins that. Yeah, 1.1k power, you can just raw accelerate. That is so much power. I think you also have redshift, right? So like it's fine. It's fine if you miss Let's Pump Some Iron and you're like raw power. Obviously it'd be better to be in 6th place. But you do have that redshift. What was the other Ogre's skill? Oh, you hit a medium straight away at the end? You hit a medium straight away and your Triumph Impulse. I see. Yeah, but like this 1 and 3/4 links is quite literally because of Double Dominator. There's nothing else really. Like, yeah, I think you would have caught up if I didn't have Dominators in the lobby. I don't know. I'm not like the biggest advocate for 2 Dom, 1 Ace, but I am a advocate of Dominator over Nice Nature. Except for like round 1, I think. I think round 1 is I think round 1 Nice Nature is gonna tear like the casuals. 211 is so slow. I mean, there's no front runners. A lucky pace will not try to run the mid race. Also, I think the times do not matter. I think they're all fake. We have a Dominator in late. We have an Ogre here. Oh, you have really low stam. 7. Oh, you have almost 800. Feels a little low, though. Gold ship with... You have 100 off of greens. 850. Another Ogre. Another gold chip. Wait, this is just a CM1 lobby. Literally, this is just a CM1 lobby. That is so funny. Ogre is just the new gold chip. I think Ogre is a little bit better. You know, there's 200 less meters, so you don't have to, like, the end closers aren't going to be as strong. And like Ogre, technically, Ogre has a really good ultimate. I think like if there's front runners, like Pace Chasers actually have a chance because they, you know, they generate, because the front runners are generating a lead and the Pace Chasers get to follow the front runners. It makes it a lot harder for the end closers to catch up. Triumph Impulse is depressive, yeah. Alright, well, maybe this time I won't miss both acceleration skills in 5th place. The only thing that sucks about Ogre is, you know, if you get this lucky pace, you lose your ultimate. Like, if you don't generate a big enough lead off of lucky pace, I think Triumph Pulse is like about a length at non-inherited. Oh, okay, I hit both Dominators and both my acceleration skills. And both my hesitant pace chasers. Okay, as long as I don't overtake this Ogre before the 200-meter mark. Alright, can I catch up now? Actually wasn't enough to beat Lucky Pace. Wasn't enough to beat the Lucky Pace. I lost by a neck. Did you hit a Dominator? That was the one I was running. Well, actually, everyone's running Dominator. Yeah. Yeah, one Dominator is kind of hard to beat. The pace. Dang. Nice is not having the 60 speed from right-handed. You only have 40. You have 40 from there. Not enough. I didn't proc swinging. Wait, actually. Wait, this is the wrong gold chip. Because I don't think it's the one that I wanted Lucky Sevens. I need to unfavorite this gold chip. I didn't know it. Really, I'm just swinging. Alright, last room. We have a gold chip with 80 more speed, but no medium S. Very strong deck. You have 4 mid-race skills. Wow. And Raider Brian really blessed you. Medium trades, medium corners. You hit Highlander. That's a pretty strong gold chip. Yeah. And then we have a nice nature with the Mystifying Murmur, All-Seeing Eyes. Ogre was... Wait, what race did you lose? The Satsuki show? That's kind of funny. A speed power build. Speed power build, you have 120 from here, so that's 700... 770 stamp. Another gold chip here with outer post and right-handed. Double circled. And then another Dominator. But no frontrunners again. Yeah, it's so awkward because frontrunners, like, you have to run 2. So I feel like if you're not running 2... If you're not running 2, you wouldn't run any at all. So you just have to hope that one of your 2... Well, not hope, but if one of the 2 opponents just don't run front runners, they'll always be the Lucky Pace. Outer post adverseness. Yeah, unfortunately I don't think it's worth removing. Like removing the outer post. Like that's just a lot of SP that you have to use. But unfortunately you didn't get like standard distance or, you know, spring runner. You got outer post instead. This is the gold chip with Highlander, right? Oh my gosh. I don't know if my Ogre can actually... Oh! This gold chip in 4th is looking a little scary. Especially if it blocks me from... Okay, never mind, it didn't block me. I think the Dominator hit and the Hesitant End actually let me overtake there. Uh-oh. Am I gonna lose Triumph Impulse? Oh, okay. Beat me, beat me. There we go. Oh, I still lost. Wait. Oh, your gold chip died! I would have lost, but your gold chip died. I think there was one nice nature, right? Was it yours? Right, because you have... Oh wait, no, you have 900 stam. 900 stam, 264 guts. If you got hit by the all-seeing eyes, I do think you die. What was that speed down? Literally died. Like, it ran out of HP. It ran out of stam. I think you, like, straight up died to this nice nature. That is unfortunate. Because like, I definitely have enough HP for one. I think I died to two. The evil nature scam. Yeah, you're like teetering the line. I mean, 900 stam, 264 guts. Like, you're teetering the line on surviving one nice nature. You are 0 for 3 on gold recoveries. On your gold chip and your augury. That is unlucky. But yeah, your gold chip probably would have beaten me. Right-handed. Gives you max speed, medium S. Also, for some reason, this gold chip was in 4th place. Okay. So once again, I'm going to go ahead and set up the next rooms. Once again, this is going to be through my Discord, which is linked down below. You can enter in through this button here, and I will go ahead and poll 10 people who click the button in once I finish making the rooms. Actually, wait, never mind. Wait, guys, don't do it yet. I didn't remove people. Sorry, I'm gonna have to do a... I'm going to have to... I forgot to remove the roles from everybody. So, I need to redo this. I guess I don't need to hide this. So once this is done, and everyone gets removed, then I'll put up the enter. And then make the rooms. How did it even get to 4th place? When there's no frontrunners, I think, like, with a lucky pace, like, or even with, like, a solo frontrunner, like, if there's not 2 frontrunners, the pace down mechanic kind of goes out the window. A little bit. Like, it just... Well, the pace down mechanic for end closers and late surgers drop. Alright, now I will enter through here. That's new race. Yeah, now you can go ahead and enter through here, and then I'm gonna go make the rooms. Was it that there isn't a pace down mechanic? It's that there just isn't a big enough lead. So it just makes it really weird when it's a solo front. Okay, let me go ahead and make these rooms. Should go a little bit faster now that I've fixed my Umas. Whoops. Okay, let me make sure I'm entering the correct gold chip. Okay, should be this one. Can you enter again? Yeah. I don't limit it to... Because I think it'd be too hard for me to police if somebody entered in already. Oh, okay. Do not enter that room because I'm going to delete that room. Wait, I'm so bad today. I have to cancel this race now. Oh, that's the counter, not the box. Holy. I might be washed at streaming. I'm rusty. I can't wait till we can get the new stickers. Like, if I could just like sticker my and like sort by the Umas that I want to enter into the CM, it'd be so much easier. Surely we're gonna get some form of... Yeah, single stickers are so rough. Surely we get some form of quality of life, right? Next month? Like, it's annoying when, like, I favorite more stuff and my ace gets, like, buried and I have to scroll for it. Like, finding my Ogre is so annoying. Yeah, like, or the favorite stick. They're called stickers, the favorite. Like, eventually we'll get more, like, different things that we can stick instead of just the carrot. And then the filter system, you could, you know, filter more. Yeah. I'm gonna have to freaking go through all of my things. Yeah, and the memos. I actually didn't really use the memo system. But it was nice because of all the different stickers. You could, like, what I did was I stickered based on distance. So, like, there would be a sticker specifically for, you know, sprints, miles, mediums, and longs. That was so much easier. Like, sifting through everything, trying to figure out what I built for miles and mediums are so annoying. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and, where is it? Delete this, and then we will pull the 10 people. Trying to find, yeah, oh my, and when you're doing the random room matches, and you have to try to enter your 3 aces as fast as possible. Oh my. Come on, bot. Ah, I have the streamer mode enabled. Okay, let me do it like this. Alright, if your name shows up on the side there, go ahead and enter in one of the rooms. Go ahead and enter in one of the rooms that you have access to with a team of 3. Whoever clicked into the room masters should have the position locked. Yeah. Like, I feel like there should have been another thing where, like, you can say how many people... actually, no, that'd be kind of annoying. I don't know how they would do it. But it is weird, like, that you have to race to put in your Umas. Alright, we've already seen Cuck's team. The double front runner with the Dominator. We have a Nice Nature ace on Pace, is it? Pace Chaser, Nice Nature, with Hesitant Pace Chaser. Really? 2 3-star shooting for victories and you weren't able to get it? That is so unlucky. I feel like I get like I have Taiki and my grandparents for my gold chip. I feel like I get it pretty often. Double Dominator. Yeah. That is just... I have random mood in this one. Oh, I am so washed. I missed the great mood button? You've got to be kidding me. I lost because of awful mood. It's fine. There's no stand debuffs. I think my Ogre will live. Surely she wins this. Oh, look, I blocked both my gold recoveries. It's chill. Let's see. Pace Knight's Nature. Pace Knight's Nature with just Redshift. I mean, you do have 933 power. I think you can, like, definitely in round 1 and round 2, you can probably stat check people. But only having 1 Excel feels rough. Especially if you miss it. I gave in gone double dom. No, just for these practice races. I'm going to run. I'm going to run 2 aces. I think I don't like the what do you call it? The like variance. Like I don't like losing on my solo ace because I failed one thing. Oh, put it in, you are right. I should put in the meta slave tag because this is pure meta slave. Even on awful mood, I win there because I have an extra dominator in. Like, how did Knight's Nature hit get third? I mean, like, one length is literally just a dominator difference, especially since I proc both of them. How are they activating end debuffs with no ends? What do you mean? We have an end closer, an end closer, an end closer, and another end closer. We have 5 end closers actually in this lobby. Does Double Dom beat Summer Mario consistently? I think so, yeah. I would say like Double Dom Ogre is probably like the best shot at beating a Summer Marzensky. Mainly because if they're running Summer Marzensky, most likely they have to run another front runner. Because Summer Marzensky just loses to Ogre if there's only one front runner. I mean, it's consistent, but I still lost with Double Dom against 4 fronts. Because my Ogre is just not built to go against multiple front runners. Or more than 2. With only 2 mid-race skills. We have another Summer Marzensky here. The Grass Wonder. A Smart Falcon. Oh, shoot. It's literally what I said I might lose to, which is 4 front runners with my Ogre. Because it's really hard with the lead that they generate to catch up when you're going against 2 different front runner players. Alright, this one I actually put in great mood. Why did I grab Intimidate? Because I had like 500 SP left over, and there's nothing to grab.
各馬娘揃って綺麗なスタートを切りました。誰が先頭に抜け出すか注目しましょう。先行争いは9番マルゼンスキー、セイウンスカイ、スマートファルコン。期待通りの結果を出せるか。1番人気オグリーキャプ。
Like obviously it doesn't do anything. Neither does Outer Post. Neither does Pace Chaser Savvy. I'm just trying to spend the SP. She would have made a terrible parent as well. With 0 G1 wins. Actually, no, that's a lie. I think she won whatever her last career race was. Use it on a sprint, but they had to be in first place, and Dominator wouldn't work. Sprint is so much RNG anyways that I feel like that's running a debuffer there is kind of crazy. I think the thing is, like, when there's in the pace down mode, when there's more than just 2 front runners, like the odds of them pacing up is significantly higher. Just because, yeah, there's 4 people fighting for it, so there's multiple rolls on that pace up. My Ogre is keeping close to the fronts. Yeah, not a lot of these. I think these ones were a speed power or speed wit split, right? So I think I cleared that hill faster. Alright, let's see. Can Double Dominator let me catch up to this Maruzensky? There's 2 Dominators and a hesitant front. There's Divine Might. Alright. Triumph Impulse should be enough, I think. Yeah, it's definitely enough. I just saw her pass during the ult animation. But yeah, like, I think this, like, I think most medium tracks are going to be like this, especially once the second scenario comes out and all these solo aces get like 800 wit, or at least all the, you know, the top end tier Umas get about 800 wit. Because definitely, like in Araharu, like you can drop these, you know, like you don't need to run 4 speed cards, for example. And I could have dropped it for like a wit card in the second scenario. But Christmas Ogre Christmas Ogre Double Dom is going to be probably the most annoying comp to go against, but we already have a little teaser of it here. And it's just like, I don't know, like one Dominator just does so much. Running your own Dominator at least alleviates one of them, but this 1.5 links, like, you're just losing because of a dedicated debuffer. We need PvP with bans. It just sucks because it's like, I don't know. I do wish they never made Dominator in the first place. Like, we should just be racing to see who's fastest, not to see who, like, the whole thing slow down to a crawl. I have a Dominator, Ogre. I mean, obviously, you know, you could have the person running double dom could have the situation, like my gold chip, for example, who failed both her wit checks on her acceleration, and then I lost. Like, that can happen. But once we get higher wit, like, it's going to be a lot more consistent. In the future, there's CMs where they don't allow Uma's debuffs. I mean, yes. That's also like 3 years from now. Like, that is so far in the future that... like, I don't know. Like, you're just gonna live with debuffs being in the game. You're saying as if the people who don't run as smart as saying don't bring a Dominator of their own? Yeah, but I have 2 Dominators, they have 1. Right? 2 is more than 1. Like, if this person who's currently running double front ran a solo front, that solo front wouldn't have won. So it's like, if you're running double dom solo front, you are praying that one of your 2 opponents is bringing front runners. Like, you just automatically lose if you have no front runners. Or none of your opponents bring a front runner if you're running solo front. which is a lot more inconsistent than like running a pace chaser. But like, if I hit somebody with 2 Dominator and they hit me with 1 Dominator, they will have less speed than me. But it's like, I mean, sure, you can try to gamble on it, but like, I'd say like 40% of the rooms I enter, I won't face somebody who is bringing a front runner, and it's like you just automatically lose with your front runner in that scenario. Wondering if it's better to drop Esmaru for another front so Sky is in the lead instead. Yeah, but then like, what happens if you go against an Esmaru, right? Oh, I completely lost this lobby. Even Triumph Pulse wasn't enough to catch up. That's crazy. My trainee had trouble braking from traffic. Very cool. Thank you, Tazuna. I had low power. Thank you, Tazuna. Thank you, the same block. Yeah, I got blocked. I definitely got blocked. Crazy to say it was because of low power. I hate Tazuna's tips. What will they do to On Your Left in the future? They make it so it's 4th place or lower instead of 6th place or lower. And they also make it, they also have the activation window. So, you know, you have a better chance that it activates at the start of the late race. So it's still gambling, but a lot better gambling. Like, you'll almost always activate it, because there should be 3 people in front of you as a late surger. But, I mean, obviously you can still activate too late. You're still gambling that it activates right away. Nimble Nav also gets better. How so? Instead of you having to be fully blocked, like instead of the Uma have to be right in front of you, it's just like a general area in front of you. So you're not fully blocked when it can proc. Also, when you get lane movement, they actually... When you get lane movement and your Uma decides to change lanes, they will give you a 0.5 target speed increase, assuming you have 1200 power, which you should during Man. You get a 0.5 target speed increase when you change lanes, off the effect of a lane movement skill. And that 0.5 target speed increase is like quite a lot. Esmaru, a Dominator. Man, I need to get Lone Wolf on my Dominator. I have to do another debuffer run. When does the hopscotch Seiya movement begin? That's the 1st anniversary. That's why the hopscotch thing works. Is holy skill list. You ran 22 races on this Grass Wonder. The Kiseki. Yeah, that applies for all. That's why like the front runner running dodging danger and like prudent positioning slash the Aruharu wit one. Seiyan can angling and scheming when a dive block dies the corner outcome. You thought you had to get Rod before the corner? No, it just has to be during a corner. Like the only reason why in CM3 we essentially said you had to be first by the time the late race starts is because there was 33 meters of a corner. The entire acceleration zone is a corner in this CM. So you would have to essentially block them out from first place the entire late race, or at least until you naturally accelerated to top speed. Like the activation window, like you see where everyone's proccing Redshift, that's the final corner. There's a corner in the late race for like 300 meters. So if you get overtaken by another front runner, they can proc Rod, because all Rod cares about is that you're in first place and are on a corner. Am I really getting blocked by a Narita Taishin? I'm actually getting okay, never mind. Taishin moved out of the way. I was gonna say I'm getting boxed by Rudolph and Taishin. Dude, this the Kiseki. And then the Taishin. Oh my. And that's why I will not be running double dom single ace. Because I think I get too heated when something like that happens. If Tazuna tells me that I need more power, I'm gonna be okay, no, because I got second. Yeah, like if a scenario like that happens, like there's not really much you can do, right? Actually, having higher wit there doesn't really help you. It's just you got blocked. Which is this scary thing about being an end closer in that situation. But the issue here was that I procced Anchors away during the mid race, and I got blocked by the Taishin and the Symboli. So my gold ship never went to the outermost lane. Instead, she waited until Taishin moved over so I could go through the middle lane, and then I got blocked by the Kiseki. And there's like not really much you can do there. Besides like beating the Symboli like way earlier so you didn't get blocked by the side. Which is just like straight up race RNG. Like, unless you are like so much stronger. But I just got boxed, like, I got boxed by the Taishin and the Symboli to my left, and then I moved up to the Kiseki and then got boxed by the Taishin on my left. Which is just unfortunate. Okay, this is another room with my gold ship. We have an air groove here with 1240 power medium S, 4 mid-race skills. You have just swing in Maestro. Well, I'm assuming you got hydrated. We have a Maru here, who is 566 wit. Probably lose some races for not proccing swinging. Dominator, Grass Wonder. Your help, do you think your ogre is strong enough? Or do you think you should double dom with special week? I mean, like you're on 358 wit. You miss these accelerations on a late surger, and you're just dead. Your could be better, for sure. What is this? 830 stam. Oh no, never mind. You have 900 stam double gold. I don't think your special week is just like a late surger. I don't know is you do have a lot of skills, but I don't think your special week would be consistent enough. Like as a late surger, you're gambling for 6th place. I think it's too risky, right? You paced out a lot from too many skills. Yeah, I think it's just like your special week literally has to be 6th place, right? Like, if you push up too far, like if you're below 6th place, you already lost. And if you push up too far, you're relying on the win check on Redshift. Yeah, I think you have too many corner skills, because the 2 corner skills are gonna proc on the corner, and you hit one more, like the swinging Maestro, and you already proc your tail held high. If the lobby is too slow, just blame the lobby. Yeah, like, obviously. It's not your fault that your opponents are too weak.
オグリキャップ続いているスペシャルウィークここにいた5番手ゴールドシップ外には4番グラスワンダーさらに6番グラスワンダー
I was gonna be like, why is my gold chip in 5th? But then I realized that everyone behind me is Dominators. But Pace Chaser excels in the mid race heavy yeah, I mean, I have, like, literally for this scenario, like, this is why I have both Redshift and Shooting for Victory. So I, like, you know, the 2 CMs that my gold chip has won, I've realized that she pushes up way too far, that Let's Pump Some Iron just isn't consistent enough for me. そしてオグリキャップ第4コーナーを進んで直線へ向かう勝負どころ最後の直線へとかけていきますまだ差があるここから先頭を捉える子は出てくるのか I did lose anchors away here ゴールドシップ前を狙っているぞさあこれから坂2側の舞台はこれから坂がある抜け出したのはマルゼンスキー Actually, your special... Wow, this special week's a lot higher than I thought it would be with the only Redshift. I guess you just raw power, right? I think both... I didn't... Like, I thought your Ogre only had 770 stam. But I think your Ogre is healthy enough that you should just run your 2 aces and 1 Dominator. Like, I think it's really hard to build a good enough ace that's consistent to run double dom. You've seen way more Dominators in my lobbies after the put the Dominator in the bag. I mean, I won this one. Okay, to be fair, I won this lobby by the 3/4 length because I'm running double dom. I just don't know if either of your aces are consistent enough to run double Dominator. Like, I don't even think my aces are consistent enough where I would be happy to run double Dominator. And that's just quite literally because the wit is too low. Like, obviously, if you want to see your special week win, run double Dominator. Like, I think your special week is strong enough where you can run double Dominator. But obviously, there's just that chance that you'll lose because of pure RNG. Special week never die. It's not the issue of her dying and like failing swinging Maestro. It's the fact that all she has is Redshift. Right? Like you get paced down and you miss Iron, like you're never going to be in a scenario where you can Redshift. Don't you just lose if you fail a wit check on Excel? Yeah, which is why like it's nice having both of them, right? Like you are banking on you're banking that, what, 75% at 358? Like, you're banking that you don't fail 25% chance on Redshift. With just 1 ult. I mean, I have 452 wit, and I failed both of my accelerations. So, like, if you want to see your special week win, and you want to gamble on that 25%, assuming that you're not in 6th place, like, I think it's strong enough where you can go for it. But I think, like, in terms of... Like, I always will say build for consistency. Which is why I'm not advocating for double dom. Even though, I guess this stream kind of is showing the strength of double dom. But I hope you guys see, like, the rounds that I lose, you know, because I fail wit checks, are very scary to lose. Wouldn't double dom 1 pace be the best comp versus super strong Maro? I mean, yeah, that's why the thumbnail of this video is double dom Ogre. I think double dom Ogre, outside of a insanely strong Summer Marzensky, is probably the strongest comp for this CM. Like, I do think double dom Ogre, assuming you don't get blocked by the dead frontrunner, is probably the most consistent comp. Or not consistent comp, but the strongest, like, comp. Like, the ceiling for Summer Marzensky is a lot higher, but the deck required to make that Summer Marzensky work, I think it's just not feasible. Like, I just think, you know, going for everything that you need on a Summer Marzinski versus a double Dom Ogre is significantly harder to do. That, considering, like, the decks of people, I think double Dom Ogre is probably the strongest thing. It's just like, you get blocked, you lose. How do you join? Yeah, I'm about to put up the signups because we just finished the last 5 rooms. So, slash new race. So, okay, you guys... Once again, you can enter through here. So you can just click that button. It looks like people are also doing scrims in here, in case you don't get picked. But you can enter through there. Okay, you can enter through there in a second, because I need to remove everyone from the entry pool. But I did not do that, because I got... I got distracted. Hold up, and then I accidentally messed up and I tried to apparently add the the roll to everyone. So this might take a little bit longer. You did CM1 Ogre double dom, failed the wit check on Maestro Curvature, and both your excels, and somehow won. That is, yeah, theoretically, that shouldn't have won. That's kind of crazy. Can you enter with 2 accounts but only 3 inputs between them? Sure, Monica. Your double dom is doing goods in rooms? Yeah, I just think that it's like... I mean, I think it's fine to run double dom. You just have to accept that, you know, you're on 1 ace, right? So, like, the reason why, like, I think double dom is strong. I just don't want to push it because I don't want to, like, push it, make somebody run double dom, and then they lose the finals because they failed a wit check. Like, I want that disclaimer saying, like, hey, like, if you are running this comp, just realize that the race has a lot of RNG going into it. And there is a chance that you just lose because of that RNG. Okay. Every strat loses to failed wit checks. Yeah, but it's, you know, it's 1 ace versus 2 aces. Like, there's just inherently a little bit more risk running double dom solo ace. Yeah, everyone can enter through there. I will do my polls once... Or not the polls, what? I will choose 10 people once I create the 5 rooms. Yes, it's higher variance, that's a good way to say it. Because obviously you are a lot stronger, you know, because you're running 2 dominators. And most people won't have a second dominator. I do have the... Yes, I do. CM2, you missed a gold recovery. CM3, you double late started. Sometimes the game just, you know, doesn't want you to win. Is it true that we will be getting it? It's possible, but nothing is confirmed. Like, anything anyone says is purely speculative. Do we know how many free pulls we'll be getting in the Aishin Flash banner? Actually, that shouldn't be speculative, right? Because we know when the banner is ending. Okay, let me finish this. Let me finish this and then we can look over the announcement, because I realized I didn't do that on stream. Does it make a difference if you put your Dominator Debuffers in late or end? As end closer, so Dominator, you have to be 6th place or below. Putting it in end closer just guarantees that. So like that's the biggest reason to put in end closer. Anything is possible now. Yeah. I mean, yeah, that's why, like, you know, I don't really have a stance on it. I'm hopeful that it's not during CM4, but I'm also prepared, you know, for it to happen during CM4. Like, I will call in sick to my work and grind out as many Aoharu runs as I can. But from like, I hope it's not during it though. Alright, hopefully everyone who wanted to enter entered. I'm gonna go ahead and pull the 10 people and then I'll pull up the announcement. And then, let's see here. Come on. Let me see. Okay, everyone who entered in through the side here, or if your name's on the side here, I'm gonna at you into this room, and go ahead and enter in one of these room codes with a team of 3. While that happens, let me pull up the announcement. Let's see. The gray box is still there? Thank you, thank you. Huh? Was it the wrong announcement? Accidentally opened up the legend race. So, like, once again, we have the stories coming out on these dates. Looks like it's every 2 days, right? Currently doing the countdown. Here's the daily free scout. So it ends on November 6th. So either all the polls, or actually, Aishin Flash starts on the 30th. Meisho Dodo ends. When does Meisho Dodo end? Is it also on the 30th? I think it's on the 30th. Dodo ends on the 30th, so theoretically, you know, 7 of these polls go onto Flash, right? Because there's just straight up not a banner for it to fall onto besides Flash. Do I have my Ryan 3 star? Yeah, I do have my Ryan 3 starred. So, because this ends November 6th, 7 of the polls, is that 7? This is the 31st, right? 7 of the polls should be on Flash. And there's only 3 more polls on... There's only 3 more polls on Dodo. So 3 polls on Dodo, 7 of them should fall into Flash. Oh, and the 100 cards. Yeah, there's 100 scouts, but it is not confirmed that November 6th is the start of Rico and Rice. It is possible, you know? But Flash technically ends, you know, this banner ends on the 9th. So technically Rico and Rice could also be on the 9th if they decide to not put an overlap between it. Because there's no overlap between Dodo and Flash. So they could, because it's up to them. Like, obviously, like, I have, you know, it estimated for the 5th based on our current acceleration. But anything that Cygames puts out is up to their discretion. If they feel like slowing down the acceleration to delay it, they can. So there's just nothing confirmed. But there is 100 polls here. We just don't know if it's all on Rico and Rice or, you know, if it's split between Nice Nature and Rico. Would it be a good use of the UMA voucher to choose Dober? I'm personally doing it. It's a really good acceleration for end closers and late surgers. But if you don't plan on playing those two, then like it's the same thing. Like, you know, I don't need Seiyun Sky because I'm never gonna play a front runner. But if you like making your own parents, instead of like borrowing, you know, the Ryan or whatever, then it should be fine. Because having both Dober and Ryan kind of lets you get away with not, you know, needing that Taiki, needing that Marzensky. Unless it's a mile and you want to do like a let's pump some iron into Redshift thing. I think that's everything from this, right? The daily shop, like you have the we have the new, or all the pieces up until Meisho Dodo. So, you know, only needs what, 2 million plus 150 day or 150 shops of that specific piece showing up for you to get the 3-star. Who even comes out on the daily race? We have everyone minus Curran. Oh, you can't even farm Marzensky at the first anniversary? That's unfortunate. Trying to pick the hour hard drop feels like a Susan is predicting a meteor trajectory. Yeah, I mean, like, I definitely think, like, with the precedent, like, you should be prepared for it. Like, you should expect that it can happen, but it's not like it's 100% gonna happen. You have Summer Maru here. Which one is this one? This is my Ogre. Oh, okay. You're running a frontrunner debuffer to not have a solo frontrunner while having a Dominator. And then... No, I thought you were running double Dom. You have a second... you have a secondary ace. Technically, this is a way you could do Dominator, but it's a lot harder for it to die and proc Dominator at the same time. Or there's a higher chance of, like, missing it. And then the King Halo, Gold Ship, and Top Gun. Yeah. It's just, like, it's hard to guarantee that this works, especially since you want... Because you also need, like, enough mid-race skills in order to fight your front runner. But obviously this works here because there's no other front runners, right? You just have to hope that with the higher wit that you have on a front runner debuffer, you can actually fight your own front runner to create a big enough lead. Yeah, I personally don't know how to do it. Like, I'm never gonna build a front runner, so you will not see... I just can't give you tips on... Wow, I am blocking this Top Gun. I can't really give you tips on how to build it, so I don't really do it. Well, it looks like they're doing it. It's doing well. I rushed and dropped to 4th. Interesting. Failing power is a strat. Yeah, because it's like you have to. It needs to be strong enough so you actually fight against your front runner. So it can't have too low power. So it's just awkward. Like, I mean, here, like, you're just blocking your Smart Falcon or your Summer Marzensky. Like, it hit an Excel there, but wasn't that Redshift? like you failed angling there, right? So like it wasn't. It was too strong. Like I don't know. I don't know what the stat line should be. But like you just like it literally just blocked itself. So it's like, yeah, I just don't know like an actual way to build it to guarantee that. You have Redshift? Yeah, you do have Redshift. Yeah, so like you literally blocked yourself for so long that the only acceleration you hit was Redshift. What do you have? 431 stam? I shouldn't even have that many mid-race skills. You have curvature and like up-tempo. I don't even know how you blocked yourself. Because it doesn't look like you have enough. They still won. Yeah. But it's like, I mean, we were just talking about... I mean, I rushed. I rushed into a pace down, which is just unlucky. Like, what am I supposed to do there? I literally was in 3rd place, rushed, and then dropped behind everyone. Triple gold power ogre. That's a lot of, like, you have to fit. I guess you only have to pass both of them, right? Or 2 of them. And hope that Breath of Fresh Air triggers well. We have a Maru here. And then you also have a front runner, Dominator. This gold ship is... oh, no medium S. Wow, if you hit medium S, is this a fast learner run? 15 races? This is a lot of skills for only 15. With no sweep. Dang, you hit medium S on this, I genuinely... I guess you only have 805 stam, but that's really strong. Top Gun. Pace Taiki. With Condor's Fury. This is, what, 7th to 4th place? I guess it's possible with a... is it 7th through 4th place? Misinformation over here, not memorizing every single skill in the game. Condor's Fury. Yeah, it is 7th to 4th. An overtake? I guess it's possible. Just leave this. Yeah, mine's level 40, so I don't even run it. I guess early charming is always going to be good. You had a very good speed power ogre. Yeah, I'm happy that like I've seen it work, and I'm happy there's actually evidence of it because I feel like I baited people into it because I'm not using a speed power ogre. So I was really worried that it wasn't hittable. And like I was just like spreading a build that would never work. But I definitely seen like a lot more like very high powered ogres, which I'm happy about. I got you to level your Daiwa card. How many SR limit break shots you get in a scenario? I actually have never counted it. I would assume like 1.5. But I've only counted the SSR fragments, which was, I think, 22 during the second scenario. And there's 22 fragments if you do it every single event. But I don't know about my ogre's in 6th place. Wait, I just got cooked this race. I late started, right? I late started and just was stuck in 6th place. Because I don't have enough mid-race skills. It always comes down to pump. Oh, I should have put pump on a pace chaser. I think I late started, and then I just got stuck in the back. That's crazy saying that it was low speed. And that's the reason why I couldn't keep up. I think it's the fact that I have 2 skills. Yeah. Pretty sure I just late started and then got stuck back there. Because like everyone else only has 2 skills. I haven't had this, like, I've entered in some pub lobbies and like some other scrims, and my double dom was not this bad. Oh, here's a speed power-ish build, right? You ran a Super Creek. To, assuming you just did like rainbow trainings during summer. Were you full stam inherit? Oh, you inherited a little bit of power, but the rest was stam. Yeah, speed power, no Daiwa. What's the distant dominator cost again? Like this? It's 320. If that's what you're asking. You don't like the Daiwa card? Yeah, I don't like it either. Outer Post Focus Lone Wolf as your third. It's interesting. It's about a length. Assuming you have, like, assuming you get hit by both a Hesitant Frontrunner and a Dominator, it's about 1 length. Oh, here's a Daiwa. Wow, Daiwa. Wow, this is a very. Is it welfare if you have 3 Maximum Break SR cards? But 2 welfare cards, or 2 event cards. With just shooting for victory. That is a very interesting. Front runner and closer. You just have iron. Hopefully, yeah, hopefully you get, like, I don't even know, because you don't even need SRs. You literally just need SSRs. That is so unfortunate. Like, your SRs are... You just have no... No other juice. Another late start? It's fine. It's on gold chip, so it's fine.
さあ期待に応えてメジロマックイーン逃げる早くも先頭続きましたマルゼンスキー4馬審査4番オグリキャップ
Next limit break winning ticket stamp.
2番オグリキャップそしてその外を回ってジンボリルドルフ1コーナーから
Want the speed power work better on someone with a stam bonus? I mean, yes, but Ogre also has Gormon, right? So you only need one recovery skill. Like you're substituting that stam bonus for the recovery skill. Like running one recovery skill on a pace chaser is just asking to die. Number 1 Asmaru hater. The Ogre in third looks a little scary. I late started and I'm just... Man, I am... It is not looking good today. Did you miss angling? I couldn't tell because my Dominator procs were covering it up, but did you miss angling? No, you got it? Okay, okay. I literally couldn't tell. I lost to both Ogres.
力を遺憾なく発揮しレースを制した。勝ったのは2番オグリキャップ、2着には4番オグリキャップ。
Having been playing double Nice Nature lobbies after all the practice runs with Dominator would be weird. Yeah, that's true. We are seeing like a lot of... I mean, this is not low stam. Like some low stam, like this Ogre probably dies in a Nice Nature lobby, right? Like my Ogre probably dies. Well, my Ogre actually died in a Nice Nature lobby. So you do have to worry about like the all-seeing eyes hits. It's kind of hard to... I guess maybe I could try to set it up tomorrow. Actually, I don't know how I'd set that up. Yeah, 1, 2, 3 skills. Hey, you beat out the McQueen? You stole the rod from the McQueen? I don't think my gold chip is strong enough because I invested so much into Stam on her. I don't think she's strong enough to run double dom with. I think my other gold chip was better for the double dom. S medium, S front. Seiyun Sky. A Dominator, Lucky 7. You just speed wit maxed for the career. I probably inherited the other two. Holy. 2 wit cards and you hit 1100? Oh, you... okay. Just hoping you don't die to Murmurs. Dominator. But I think a Nice Nature in round 1 would be better. Yeah, I think this only dies to like what, a Murmur hit. Maybe you live 1 Murmur hit. I can't tell. Oh wait, your target insight focused coping. I guess with 1100 wit, it should be fine. Right-handed summer runner creature. Running a speed power with a super crake. Oh, that is rough. Corner recovery. Wait, this okay would have been good. That is... I like seeing like the vision on every... Wait, hold up. Let me... I'm gonna start this race, but let me go ahead, turn off my camera real quick, and turn on my light. Okay. I love looking at my camera and just seeing like I am just one color. I want to say the Whitmax Maru should just win here because there's no Nice Nature. Oh shoot, I think the Highlander hit puts me in 5th. Ah, there's not enough fronts, so my Highlander just puts me in front of everyone. Oh, there is no... Oh wait, no, never mind. We have 1 pace chaser. Yeah, double dom gold chip also feels weird because it forces the gold chip up. I just think my gold chip's not strong enough for this strategy. Whose Maru is this? How's it almost losing to the Ogre. Wow, that... I just hit that Ogre with like everything. Alright, where's my other Dominator hit? Yeah, there it is. Yeah, the second Hesperu just died, it looks like. Do I get scammed by Triumph Impulse here? No. The double hesitant Dominator. It is a little strong. I don't know if I hit the second Dominator. Are you running Dominator? You ran one? Let's go Dominator. No, let's not go Dominator. I don't really like the strategy. It's not as big. Wow, I'm surprised. I mean, I think it was obvious that this was getting the rod. But losing by, what is this? Almost 3 links. Did it fully spurt? If you proc swinging, do you even fully spurt on 719 stam? I don't know. I'd have to actually check in a like calculator. Like I don't know if even like with no debuffs you fully spurt there. Especially if you get like, you know, I am running 2 like flusters. They have 777s, which should be fine. Maybe. I haven't looked at the HP values for frontrunners, so I don't know what's the bare minimum they need. But 4 links seems like a lot to lose by while having Rod. Is there no frontrunners in this? Got an Ogre with level 50 Tazuna. You're running 2 stam cards, you only got 795? I guess maybe Top Gun just did not want to give you stam. Wow, you are very anemic on your Umas. Double S though. When you have a Dominator. Oh, you have a Dominator with all the hesitance. Another gold ship. Dominator. Double Dominator gold ship with a double Dominator Ogre. And a single Dominator double pace. 801 gold. Let's set threshold for good mediums. Yeah, it'll raise across the board. Oh, I got promoted. Because the explosions, like you can choose, well, not choose what facility it explodes in, but like you can, when you explode it, it depends on the training facility it's on. You can kind of pick and choose where the extra stats go. So yeah, if you have a double pace single dom, Ogre double dom, gold chip double dom. What a goofy lobby. We have 5 people back there running Dominator. What deck and inspiration do you run if you need to remake the Double Dom Ogre? It would probably be 2 or 3 speed, Rico, Right Shower / Super Creek, and 1 or 2 wit. If you were to do a CM for Uma in Aoharu. Yeah. I mean, both of my Dominators are in position to dominate. No way I lose with the creature, right? Like, you got hit by Dominator. Okay. Yeah, like, if we somehow get Araharu during CM4, I think you would need Rico to replace a Sam card. My lobbies are not represented the general player base. Yeah, I think most, like, actually, I think, like, the CM rooms here are a little bit higher than the, like, random ones I enter. But I don't think I've ever faced against, like, Umas like these in the finals for all 3 CM. 7 links? Wait, what? The Brian the Brian lost to a Dominator? Did you? I guess. I mean, I don't know if you procced any of your gold skills. But losing to the Symboli is rough. I mean, I just beat you because I had both Lucky Pace and your Dominator is in 4th place for some reason. Which I don't really understand what happened there. Alright, that was that room. Weird room to end up. That was a weird room. The first time you saw the S-Maru get blocked by the front Dominator grass. Maybe my room matches are just super weird. Alright, let me go ahead and remove everyone. Roll off. Okay. Once again, to enter in the rooms, or perchance to enter in these rooms, you can go ahead and enter in through here. And then once I make the rooms, I will go ahead and start pulling. Oh, whoops. I have the gray box up, right? Yeah. Keenan. 9. Okay, for these ones, I'm just gonna put in Ogre. For these next 5, I'll just put in Ogre because my Ogre is a little bit stronger than my gold chip. I also just don't want to be drop kicked by gold chip. This is the first CM. Oh, this is the first CM that I've used Ogre in. CM1 I did Ace Maru. CM2 I did Daiwa Scarlet. And CM3. CM3 was I think I already threw in the towel on my team composition. Ah, misclicked. Okay, agree. Double Dominator. I need to make 2 more rooms, looks like. Two. Oh, I hate making these rooms. It's actually... Every time, it's so infuriating. It's faster than doing team trials. What do you mean? Do you not love clicking the same buttons? Is that not peak gameplay? Alright, there's the last room. Hopefully I didn't mess up any of those conditions. Alright, hopefully everyone that wanted to enter entered. I'm gonna go ahead and delete the sign up. Delete. And then we will pull. And then whoever gets pulled, I will add you in a room with the codes. Seven, 8, 9. Okay. Go ahead and add it to everyone. Alright, hopefully everyone entered. Nope, still waiting on a couple. You just get picked with the old bot. Alright, here's our first race. Who do we have? Pace McQueen. Dominator Tachyon, Dominator Grass Wonder. The Pace McQueen Double Dom. We have an Ogre. Holy. I guess. Wow, and your inherits for something. Okay, you inherited 9 stam and... Okay, 10 stam, 13 stam, 1 star speed, and you hit 909 stam with 17 races. Oh, the gray box is still there. My bad. That's crazy. You have medium straights professor of curvature. 15 races. Wait, this seems like such a high roll on Ogre. And then a Dominator. Wait, like collectively, between all your stats, you have so much. Five ends, 4 lates. Is every end... Was every end a Dominator? Yep. We have 5 Dominators at end closer. Room matches are so weird now that everyone's running Dominators instead. Like, there's no way there's gonna be 5 Dominators in the actual CM. How did I get... I feel like I've been promoted so often recently. Casuals don't do room matches. Poor Tom's... Yeah. Surely we have just 6 Dominators. Dominator is so funny because it's like only 4 Dominators can hit Dominator, right? So there's like wait, I got promoted then instantly overtaken by that Ogre. Wait, what? Oh! That's the is this the 1200 power Ogre? Did you just clear the hill? That just got gapped by the hill? They can shuffle around in a way that 5 go up? Yeah, technically. Like if the 1 in 6th place overtakes. Wait, we're actually just getting stat sticked by this. I think we just got stat sticked by the 1200 power Ogre. That Ogre is crazy. Oh, maybe not. And the Queen overtook? The Queen overtook, so Ogre proc Triumph Impulse. Okay, why is my grass ulting? Oh wait, she died. I think she died at the end because she stood up. I rushed into the pace down. But I had... Yeah, I don't... Like, there's no way that 200 extra power overtook me on that hill. But I don't know why I would pace down there when I'm in first, right? Like, why would I rush and then lose the promotion? Oh, I need to see this again. Because, like, I have the promotion here. But I got passed by everyone, which was weird. It's a D, because I got rushed here. I got rushed here and then just like everyone overtook me after this corner. Like this other Ogre was, oh my gosh. Like this other, we are definitely pacing down because the other Ogre got promoted. Or maybe not promoted, but like I definitely paced down there. What a weird... I have no idea how that works. Because it's not like they had more mid-race skills, right? They have curvature and medium straights. So it's not like I got overtaken from that. I literally have no explanation for why my Ogre, who got promoted, rushed into 4th place. That would be infuriating to lose in the final round. That... I mean, I have no explanation for that. Grass Wonder Dominator. Oh, for some reason I thought you were running triple Dominator. Okay, Grass Wonder late Dominator, Agnes Tachyon Dominator, Gold Chip and Closer. Lucky 7 Lone Wolf. Seiyun Sky with Wit maxed. Maruzensky Wit maxed. And then a frontrunner Top Gun as well, who wasn't Wit maxed. Borrowed Tazuna and didn't get concentration. Yeah, I literally don't know. Like, I just straight up don't know how that happened. Another late start? Oh, okay. That's fine, I'm the only pace chaser, so the late start literally means nothing. Man, what a gap. Where's Gold Ship? No, Gold Ship's in 5th. Gold Ship's in 5th because there's 4 Dominators in this lobby. Come on. Not enough mid-race skills to catch up to the fronts. Not enough recoveries. The Saiyan beat up the Esmaru. I don't think I can catch up to the Saiyan Sky. Hoping the flustered fronts kill, I guess, is my only chance. Hit a fluster pace on nobody? Yeah, I don't think I can catch up to this guy. She has no recovery. Wait. Wait, then who am I fighting against in this lobby? The Gold Ship? I see. Unfortunate for Gold Ship, stuck in 5th place. Wait, sorry, I guess I over... Oh! Oh. I see. Yeah, I I just assumed... I just assumed you had Swinging Maestro? Breath of Fresh Air Restless? I guess I just skipped through it too quick. You redo Gold Shift to get the Red Shift, but you're burnt out with the Poverty deck. I mean, yeah, but it like... I don't know. Yeah, because it sucks. It's like, in that scenario, you know, there's 4 Dominators, you'll just never get 6th place. Right? But it's also just like, will, you know, 4 Dominators be every lobby? I don't know, it's hard. Like, Iron is just such a weird... Like, it's just a straight up gamble, right? Like, there's just no shot you'll ever have been in 6th place with these 4 down here. Yeah, I think 4 Dom's gonna be pretty rare. So I don't think you, like... Obviously, it would, like, for consistency's sake, it would be nice to have the Triple XL. I personally don't think Triple XL is worth chasing. End closer Mayo with no stopping me. El Condor Pasa. Calm and Collected? Your Super Creek was on vacation? Sing Maestro, Breath of Fresh Air. Grass Wonder. Wow, you are super hybrid. Full 306 or full 640 SP for these two, I'm assuming. Oh, okay. Special weeks. Wow, this is very healthy. Double gold on 900 stam with 400 guts is very healthy, but no You brought a Saiyan Sky? No Ryan? I guess maybe just ignore the August 15th gold chip. That's kind of funny. August 15th gold chip. Imagine it wins. The Go Home Specialist gold chip. Do we even have any frontrunners? No. I actually need this El Condor to stay in first so I can Triumph Impulse. The Taurus Platinum gold chip. Maybe I should have kept my extremely high. Actually, no, because I had 0 acceleration. Actually, I don't know what my... Did it have acceleration? I don't know, I already glued both my gold chips. Alright, let's see. Who's in 6th place? The Symboli in front of me? I think this Symboli is in 6th place. Will you still be running power cards for Miles once Aoharu releases? If you're a late surger, you will be. Like, you would need to either run Ogre Cap for Furious Feet, or... Actually, I guess that's it. Because Furious Feet is, like, twice as strong as on your left. Or it lasts twice as long as on your left, so Furious Feet would just be the better choice. And, like, the only way to get that is Ogre Cap. I can't really imagine you run power cards. I'll spy a neck. Yeah, I overtook like right before the final, and I got hit by one of these straightaways, and she re-overtook me. But I missed Triumph Impulse because I overtook too quickly off the acceleration. And then I got scammed by literally a single straightaways. That's crazy. I got home stretched. I got home stretch chased because I overtook too early. I didn't overtake at the 200 meter mark. That's crazy. I've been really, like, not unlucky in these rooms, but, like, there has been some crazy room scenarios. I didn't even get home stretch. I got it straight away at depth. Like, and pace / medium straight away. Maruzensky. You have 2 skills for mid race. I know you're trying to give you medium corners. You have medium S front S, right? Stay in sky here. Pace Chaser Tachyon? I don't see the reason why she's in pace. Or is that late? Oh no, it's late, never mind. But I still don't... Why not just... I guess you can try to... Actually, there is a reason to put it in late, which is trying to steal the 6th place slot. Like, it's technically a little bit easier for a late surger dominator to steal the 6th place slot if you're scared of a late surger. Holy. Very vegan Ogre who does not have Swinging Maestro, unfortunately. And then a Dominator Tachyon. Three frontrunners, 2 pace, 4 dominator. It's all dominators. Is no one entering a nice nature in these lobbies? Are all of you running dominator? I guess because this is like the final rooms match, simulated probably isn't worth throwing in a nice nature in these rooms. I think what's interesting too is that like if all the debuffers are dominators and they're in end, like say you and one other opponent runs dominators in end closer, and the other one runs nice nature and late surger. If you're not running a late surger ace, it's really hard for that nice nature to get blocked for mystifying murmur. How is... Wait, that's such a big lead. Okay, double hesitant front, double dominator. Is that enough? Can I catch up with 4 speed debuffs on this S-Maru? And Divine Might, and Triumphant Pulse. But this is a big lead. Okay, yeah, I see Marzensky. Yeah. Yeah, you just got like literally every single speed debuff on you. 2 lengths. Well, I mean, you got every speed debuff, Divine Mighted, and Triumphant Pulsed. 2 lengths is about what? Actually, you're running a Dominator, right? So 1 cancels out. Wait, you have 700 stam, 350 guts, 1 recovery, 777. Do you have enough stam to fully spurt? Like, this is a lot less than even the other one. How does your Mario perform better than this one? You have 4 skills. You have 4 skills on 620 wit. 920 wit with 2 skills. The previous match? Oh, I didn't check. I don't remember then. Yeah, because like you get hit by subdues, you get hit by a single nice nature murmur. But yeah, because it's like this is really low on stam. 702, 360 guts, and just swinging. I think is really greedy. The previous Smart had no stamina and died. Yeah, I think so too. I think that one just straight up died. A lot of these just... Like, I think, what is it, 800 and swinging is, like, the bare minimum, right? I can't remember off the top of my head. I think it's 800 and swinging, proccing. Or 800 and a gold skill proccing. I have a Dominator end. An Ogre. Ogre. Dominator and late. Ogre. Dominate. It was bound to happen, right? So this is just a fight for whose Dominator can enter. This is literally just a fight for whose Dominator can enter in 6 or lower. Okay, actually, whoever's Dominator is in late will never proc Dominator. Because there's 5 end closer Dominators. Like, I think whatever the late surger Tachyon is, I think already lost the Dominator slot. This is so stupid. Yeah, the Ogre in third will proc shooting for victory. And the Ogre in first can't proc Triumph Impulse. And then she gets overtaken by the Ogre in third. So okay, so the Ogre in third procs shooting. There's a chance that she overtakes before the 200-meter mark. So she will lose Triumph Impulse. Oh no, my Tachyon isn't losing. Whose double dom is this? Whose Tachyon is in whose Tachyon is in 6th place here? Alright, so do they hit shooting here? They hit shooting. One Dominator. Yikes. Two Dominators. Dominator. Yeah, I missed my Dominator hit. But I get Triumph Impulse here. Yeah, I get Triumph Impulse and the Ogre in front of me doesn't. So you get scammed. Oh my. Literally all of us were basically, you know, neck, but I hit Triumph Impulse. Yeah, you could, like, in that scenario, you just can't get the Ogre in first place at the 200-meter mark. No, it was a triple neck finish on the, Yeah. I'm actually surprised her Tachyon moved up so far when there was, you know, 5 end closer Dominators. I'm surprised, you know, losing Let's Pump Some Iron, you're able to push up. Yeah, second cap does indeed beat first cap. I mean, one length is literally just Triumph Impulse. This one length difference. Yeah, I'm really surprised this Tachyon pushed up. No iron. You have corners, ramp up, and redshift. And you still pass the other Ogre. Actually, wasn't this Ogre the one that hit both Dominators? Like, Ken was the one that had both Dominators hit, right? So there was only one Dominator hit. Were they also the one in first place though? Man, I don't want to figure. I don't want to look at that. That was such a stupid room. Let's put this behind us. Yours is okay. Is there a reason why Taishin isn't being used as much? You can activate Straightaway Spurt activates all the way over here at the 1,850 meter mark. Let me see. Even on 100 power, you'll never hit the scenario where you can use Encroaching Shadow. Right? Like, Straightaway Spurt, the straight is so far away that even if you had... Actually, I guess... Oh, it's because I had... Yeah, you would essentially need to have like 100 power in order to get value out of... In order to get any value out of Straightaway Spurt or Encroaching Shadow. So she loses that. And then it's like the same issue... It's the same issue as CM2, where Gold Ship just kind of does your job better. Like, you have to enter in 6th place, and it's really hard for Taishin to fight for that 6th place as an end closer. Alright. I think I will... Actually... I think if I want to do how many more rooms I want to do. Yeah. Late Taishin works. Yeah, Late Taishin would be better. It's a lot easier to gamble for that 6th place on Late Surger than it is on... Because the only acceleration you have on them is that Let's Pump Some Iron. And it's really hard to push up. It's really hard to push up to that 6th place without something like Anchors Away. Double Dom End on your team could force Taishin to be 7th. Yeah. And then you just have to hope that you overtake like a Nice Nature or something into 6th. You have a Dodo Rocket? There's been a couple of... Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and put in the race here. So you can go ahead and enter in through here. And then let me go ahead and set up these rooms. Alright, I think I will do 2 more sets of this. So these 5 and then 1 more set of 5. Because I kind of need to do some parent grinding. Or some grandparent grinding. For the next CM. It's a little hard to get all these turf sparks for Haru. I have like copable sparks, but I would like better white sparks, unfortunately. Am I gonna do new Umas? But yeah, I will do new Umas if Haru drops. I mean, we'll know like for sure in 4 days. So, like, if these... That's like enough time to prep, essentially. But yes, I will just redo all my Umas. Well, not all my Umas. I'll probably just redo my Ogre. And honestly, if... I'd probably run Double Dom Ogre if our Haru drops during CM4. How many runs do you think I'll take to get an A Haru for the next CM? I think it's probably around 50. Like to get 3 or 2 inspiration hits it's probably like a 3 to 4% chance, I think. With full, well, not full turf sparks, with all turf sparks and 1 mile spark. So yeah, hoping it's around 50 runs. I don't know what I'm gonna do for my other ace though. I might run Condor Pasa. The fantasy version. Sorry, let me. El Condor Pasa fantasy with On Your Left from Nice Nature Wit. I think will probably be my ace. Both turf sparks and mile sparks. Yeah, double S Haru. I don't even know how many runs I'd have to do to try to hit both of those. A single turf spark on 0 affinity, or sorry, a single mile spark on 0 affinity, and 2 turf sparks seems like impossible to hit. I think these room matches I had a better win rate running double ace with you guys. We have been watching some wacky I've been watching some wacky things with my solo ace. Go ahead and delete this message. And then, let me not leak the codes. Go ahead and show. Okay. Here's the 10 people here. I'm gonna go ahead and at you guys with the room codes. Racers. Go ahead and enter one room with a team of 3. Tachyon Hybrid does well in these rooms usually. I think so. I think any strategy can work. You went to wash your hands and didn't enter. Ah. Yeah, after these 5, I'm gonna do one more set of 5 and then kinda gotta go. It's a weekday for me. Can't be up too much. Come on. One of these rooms have to fill out now, right? Entering in with an alt? Okay. I will look at it. Okay, here's our first room. What do we got here? An Ogre. Double Dom. How original. And then Gold Chip. Dominator and late? And then an Ogre. I don't think this Grass Wonder will ever have a chance to hit Dominator, especially with... Yep. Interesting. I don't know if that Grass Wonder is going to proc Dominator. Oh, my box. Like I always say, I'm going to eventually switch that out for an actual picture. I think there's like, I don't know. It's so weird when there's 3 Ogres, because I feel like whatever Ogre is in first place just loses. Even off lucky. I mean, I guess not like entirely. Why is my Grass Wonder up there? Yeah, there's a lot of triple Ogre rooms today. I think it's just because like it's so hard to make a good Uma anywhere else or with anything else. Like you just have to pray so many things align, whereas Ogre is just like really easy to make. Yeah, I'm gonna lose one of my Dominators, unfortunately. I lost to the late Surger Dominator. Okay, I got okay, the one behind me hit shooting for victory. Dominator. She dropped the 6, but yeah, it doesn't look like she's gonna hit Dominator. I'm blocking this Ogre behind me. Wow. Ooh, I don't think I catch up. I don't have the second Dominator hit. I don't think I can catch up. Even with Triumph Impulse. Dang. Okay, well, never mind. Literally right when I said, oh, the Ogre in first has a hard time. The Ogre in first, in fact, did not have a hard time. 2 lengths, I actually don't think, even if I hit Dominator there, would have done anything. Yeah, I actually don't think I can catch up even with the Dominator hit. That's crazy. Weird lobbies when there's no fronts. Almost like the Taishin incident. I called Taishin a fraud and then lost in CM3 to it. I was not calling her a fraud in CM3. Wow. Some stat. What, 300 points off of... How many races did you do? 14? 300 points off from S? Imagine Solo France is hard to pull off. What's the reason for that? I mean, you can even see it when like there's a lucky pace. But the pace chasers are like one length away from you when you are a solo front. Like... Are there any fronts in this room? There's no fronts in this room. But like, when you see a lucky pace, it's essentially the same thing as a solo front runner. Most pace chasers would be like at most a length away from you because you can't generate a lead, or you will never like enter the overtake mode. You only enter pace up mode. So it's just like the pace, like one length lead is not enough to beat a pace chaser. Top Gun, Pasa. Yeah, they kind of just slack off because there's no one fighting. How does having two change it? Because they fight each other to generate a lead. Like when you like, I mean you can probably see it here. Like it's gonna be very the pack is gonna be very condensed. Alright, let's see. I got rushed again, so let's see if I rush into Moonwalk. No? Not weird this time. How important is the scenario link? Will Fukutaro Wit be on par with Nice Nature Wit in her, or is it much worse? I mean the scenario link just makes... It just makes the scenario, like team trials, easier. It lowers the variance of losing the first scenario, like mechanic fight. Maybe because you don't have Saiyan Sky to do fronts. You can like see like if there's two front runners here, like these pace chasers would not be only like, what is this? A length and a half away. There would be a little bit of a bigger lead going into the late race. How much wit on Ogre is considered enough? For this CM, like 400 is a good to aim for. 300 at 300 wit, it's what? 300 wit, it's a 70% chance. At 400 wit, it's a 77.5. But it's not like 400 is like is death, essentially. Was this enough? Just barely. I almost got raw overtook. Double Dom Ogre. I'm surprised I got lucky pace there. I don't know how the promoting thing works. I would think that higher power would help push out into the first place. I guess you only have a difference of what? No, you still have like 200 power on me. Maybe the scaling is bad? You're running double dom, right? I'm not. I'm not counting the Dominator procs. I rushed it. No, I hit first place before I rushed. I would have to rush out the gate, essentially, to be picked up. Isn't it gate dependent? It might be. Taiki Shuttle. Redshift and angling? Hey, Dodo on late. I feel like it's so inconsistent on late Surger to try to hit her ultimate. Do you have a 4-star Dodo? And then a gold ship. And then we have the Taishin, late Surger. Okay, I was gonna say, am I the only one running Dominator? Am I the problem? We have another Dominator. You would most likely, like, you would realistically want Groundworks on both of them. Because if you're, they only fight when they're next to each other, so they can overtake each other. Not having Groundworks on your other front would mean that your frontrunner with Groundworks would have to wait. I mean, I guess angling works, right? How am I getting rushed again? Dude, how many times have I rushed? Technically the rush has been buffing me because there's no stam debuffers, but like, I feel like my Ogre's rushed like at like a 40% rate today. Is Dodo in 6? Who's in 6? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, Dodo is almost in 6. Wait, Dodo overtook the gold ship. Oh, she is running. Oh, I think my Ogre is a little fat. I think I blocked the Taishin that blocked the... I blocked the Taishin that blocked the Dodo. Yeah, and then you got scammed by a Triumphant Pulse and Double Dom. How'd you overtake that gold chip in 6? No, I guess just failed the iron proc. You overtook the gold, your own gold chip actually in 6th place. You overtook into 6th place to proc Let's Pump Some Iron, but then you got blocked. Oh, and Taishin got 2nd. You died on your Taiki by not procking swinging. Yeah, I mean, Groundworks lucky pace. Groundworks focus trying to hit the lucky pace with the angling is definitely funny. Yeah, it looks like you just died. And got hit by double Dominator. And got Triumphant Pulsed on. We have one more Dodo match, right? That wasn't... Is there 2 Dodos today in these? Oh, it's not this room, that's for sure. We entered in here and there's 3 Ogres. Maru. Swinging 1 to focus, but on 1100 wit. That should be fine. Dominator. Ogre. Gold. Actually, here, we have a solo front here. So... How do you have this much power? 4 speed, 1 power. I guess. Oh man. Super Creek really does, Super Creek does wonders. Double S Stam Ogre. Then we have a Symboli here. Hybrid.
Maruzenski. このままリードすることができるか。先頭から大きく離されて2番手は7番オグリーキャップ、8番オグリーキャップ並んできた。そのうち並んで1番オグリーキャップ。この辺りまでで先頭集団を形成しています。マルゼンスキー快調に飛ばして行きます。
I thought my Ogre rushed again,
先頭はマル
but
ゼ
she
ンスキ
did
ー
not.
阪神で飛ばして行きます。1コーナーからそして2コーナーへ向かって行きます。マルゼンスキー早くも先頭に躍り出た。続きました
Triple creature.
1番オグリーキャップ並びかけてきた。外から8
But
番オグリー
like
キャップ。
you can see here, like frontrunners should have a way bigger lead than this to the pace chasers coming out of that early race. Like she just Maruzensi just starts or just any solo front just starts jogging out of the after the 40% mark because of pace down. And because you don't have that giant lead, it's a lot harder, or it's a lot easier for the pace chaser to catch up to you. Or just anything for that matter, because there shouldn't be, like, this is a lot more compact than a normal double front race would do. But like, my pace chaser should not be this far away from the rod holder. I think she also failed the rod. Like, if a frontrunner wants to win, there like just simply needs to be two frontrunners. And if you're running a solo frontrunner, you're just hoping that one of your opponents brings frontrunners. Wow, I almost lost even with double dom. Almost lost to the Divine Emperor's Divine Might. That's crazy. I hit one Excel, right? I hit Redshift, lost my ultimate. But I hit double dom and almost got caught up. That's kind of scary. Like, anytime you see like the quote-unquote slow time, like a 2:10:03, that's just because there's no fronts. If there's no fronts, it just takes longer to get through the course. Alright, so we have a Dodo in here, and someone... You have an alt account? Breath of Fresh Air, Swinging Maestro, Double S Ogre. Late Surger. Level 50 winning ticket. Super Creek. Level 30 Brian. Interesting. You have a 3-star stam on this? You have a 3-star stam and an Ogre in your grandparents. Special week. I mean, you should be missing max speed without, like, with a level 30 Margarita Brian. And then a Dominator. And then what do we have here? A Dodo in pace, right? Dodo in pace. Getting Race Planner and Swinging Maestro. Medium S. Wow, that's actually a really strong Dodo. Only has Redshift, but you're just praying that you hit her ult, right? Yeah, this is the Oh, you don't own Taiki Shuttle. Oh, and you didn't hit Shooting for Victory. I mean, yeah, this is like the dream Ogre, right? This is the one I wanted to build, essentially, to replace my current Ogre. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Like, this Ogre just literally would be so good if you didn't have one of these two. If you didn't have these two and you picked up Shooting for Victory. But yeah, like, this is what I was attempting, and then I gave up, because poorly. And then you have a front debuffer that you're trying to overtake with your Dodo. That's actually going to be a little hard, because doesn't she have to be 3rd place or lower? I guess that's like the one awkward thing about Pace Dodo, is that you have to be lower than 3rd place, right? Or no, 3rd place or lower. So you have to hope that your opponents are running front runners. I mean, I think your Ogre should be in 2nd, no? Because you're gonna clear this hill on 1200 power. So I'm pretty sure your Ogre should be 2nd here. Going into the corner. This is now... Oh. This is now hopefully your Dodo doesn't overtake your Ogre. Go to Van Fun so you don't have the wit cards for it. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. I think RHR is gonna introduce a lot more. I think this is like the CM as well. It's like the last CM of this scenario. So like, you just see the same things. But once RHR comes out, I feel like the meta should shift. Not like shift out. Like obviously meta is still meta. But ooh. But it should at least, you know, we should at least see different decks and like stats. Which, like, I feel like the Umas I see in this CM, I could have possibly seen in the first CM. Oh, did Gratz die too early? Or actually, can Dodo hit her ultimate in 3rd place going into 2nd? No, right? She has to be 4th place going into 3rd? Oh, late Ogre I think is getting fully blocked by the Dodo. No, only 4th into 3rd? Okay, that's what I thought. Yeah, I mean, that was a really good proc spot, but I mean, you went from 3rd into 2nd, unfortunately. But I mean, that rocket would have worked if there was just one more front runner in front of you. I actually don't know if you're late Ogre. Oh, actually, you have Divine Might as well. Your late Ogre probably could have caught up to me if she didn't get blocked by Dodo. Just needs at least one other fronts. It works though. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, your Dodo's just really strong. Like 475 wit. Actually, your stat spread's very similar to my Ogre's stat spread. We just swapped Stam and Power. I'm surprised you got 475 wit on her. Hope enough people get baited into Asmaro. Yeah, that looks really good. Alright, I'm gonna do one last set of... one last set of races. Man, I really need to drop the ball on resetting for it. Racers. Okay. Gonna go ahead and put up the signups. This is gonna be for our last 5 races today. So Rudolph's Inherit ult mostly only good on mediums and longs? No, it works everywhere. It's just that you have to pass 3 people. So it's generally only for lates and end closers. I thought there was going to be more front runners, so I put it on my Ogre. But obviously it still works, right? It's just that you have to pass 3 people. It's not a distance thing. You just most likely won't use it on a, like, you're never going to proc it on a front runner. Pace Chaser, it needs to be front runner heavy, which I thought the CM was going to be. But it appears I was wrong. Yeah, because even if I go into pub lobbies, like there's not as many frontrunners as I expected to see. Which was weird, because I felt like it's just a lot of time investment, right? Front players are still building aces, maybe. Maybe I think they're still doing parents, you know? They still need to get that groundworks. Got baited into Asmaro. Yeah. I think like I don't know. It's just weird because like I think as a free to play, it's really hard to build front runners because you need such a good deck to support it. Like I think even my deck, I probably can't build my Asmaru correctly. And it's like the fact that you needed to like people recommended pulling on both Saiyan Sky and Summer Marzensky. That like that's all their carrots. And it's just really hard to get the stat requirements. You learn that you need 2. Yeah, that's why, you know, you should have waited till Bourbon. It's also awkward because it's like you still need to build around front runners. But yeah, like you need a really good deck because you cannot let your stats be one of the RNG things that your run dies on. Wow, I literally forgot that I should be making the rooms. I guess, like, with my frontrunner hate, maybe I should have explained that. I don't know. I feel like, I mean, I've never glazed. I mean, I guess, is me hating frontrunners glazing them? Or, like... I don't know, maybe I didn't explain hard enough to some people. But they're also bad to build. I definitely think like they have no support until like the first anniversary. Like until taking the lead or fortune favors the fast. Is that taking the lead? Gets reworked, and it's definitely a lot harder to build them now. Can 2 fronts and Christmas Ogre be used together? Yeah, you can run that. I think the most common comps are, or the most common frontrunner comp that's going to be said as meta is going to be, you know, Summer Marzensky plus Valentine's Mihono Bourbon and a Dominator, or Christmas Ogre, or Christmas Ogre and double Dominator. Those 2 are like going to be like the most common comp you'll run into up until like the second scenario or second anniversary, which is scenario 5, scenario 6. Scenario 5 is the second anniversary. I think Ogre double dom is very common because, or at least in miles, or not miles, mediums, just because you can kind of just reuse your dominators. So you just spend the entire time on one ace. Having trouble hitting max speed. Yeah, I mean, I think it's like, just be mindful that like anyone's CM guide is gonna assume you have Kitasen Black. And like a decent enough deck with it. Like Kitasen Black is just like a basic trainer, right? So like I think everyone's CM guide always assumes that you own Kitasen Black. Won't Ogre Christmas double down beat out Asmaru? Yeah, since we have remember an Ogre Christmas, assuming the Ogre Christmas is double down doesn't get blocked. Yeah. that is like the... That is why Double Dom is... I mean, even now, Double Dom is oppressive because of the length difference. Alright, I'm gonna pull for the last 5. These are gonna be our last 5 rooms. So let me go ahead and pull. You've got no rights. Hopefully you can get your own Kita-san. I mean, this won't really change until what? This also the 2nd anniversary when El Condor Pasa speed comes out. Then, you know, at least it's no longer Kita-san Black. But not having, you know, that 1 speed card is very rough. Only 1 frontrunner, I don't think an S-Maru can ever win. Alright, if your name's on the side here and you got picked, I'm gonna go ahead and post the room codes and add everyone. Go ahead and enter 1 room with your team of 3. 2 front runners, it's possible, assuming the other assuming the race RNG pushes you forward. But 1 front runner, I don't think I've ever seen an S-Maru solo win. Maybe if it had Redshift. I don't think I've ever seen a solo Maru win, like, at all. Saiyan Sky can sometimes win solo front. Even Limit Break 3 Kita-san is rough. What are you missing? Like 5% on specialty priority, right? Support cards, because it jumps from Kita-san Black. Oh my gosh. Kita-san Black. You're missing 40 specialty priority, which is... What is 40% of 18? Is it even 40% of 18? Yeah, it's like 5 to 6%, I think. I think it's about 5 to 6% of like the chance of them showing up on speed. Because what, without at level 45, it's 60 specialty priority. Level, I don't know how to do the math right now off the top of my head. Wait, it's okay. Hold up, let me see. Let me actually do the math for this because now it's bothering me. So your base chance on a card to show up at their training facility is 18.18%, right? Which means at level 45 it is a 29% chance, and then at level 50 it's a 36% chance. Yeah, it's about 7%. You're missing about 7% speed training. Thank you for reminding me about the gray box. Man, I need to put that like on a button or something. Oh right, I have to increase the divide. Sorry, it's been so long since I actually did this. So it's 160. Wait, is it? Oh my gosh. 160 divided by... Okay, I'm not pressing C, that's why. 160 divided by 610. And then 200 divided by 650. 4.5%. Okay, it is 5%. I was right. I'm so tired. But yeah, it's about 5%, which I think is what I said earlier, right? I said 5 to 6%. So you're missing about 5% on speed training, which over the course of like a minimum of 20 speeds trainings. Actually, no, you probably do more than 20 speed trainings. It's always hard to calculate like the true effect of of supporter cards. 20 trainings, a difference of 5%. I mean, is that not just... That's like 1 to 2 trainings that Kida-san doesn't show up on. Yeah. It's the course over every over the course of every training over the course, not just speed training. Well, no, because the specialty priority only matters for speed. Like, we were just looking at the odds of her landing in the speed facility. Because it's 100, or it's a 20 or 18.18% chance she shows up on speed. That on zero, it's an 18.18% chance a card shows up on a training facility. Like that. That other 10% is not, is them not showing up on any trainings. Hello, hello. Did you change your name? I don't know what to call you anymore. We got Nice Nature's not as good as the Dominator debuff to CM. You have a late surger Uma with 752 gold to survive than Nature. I mean, it's just up to whether or not the... Oh, I got cooked by the Psyche Shuttle. It's up to, like, whether or not the Mystifying Murmur goes off. Which is, like, what, a 30, maybe 40% chance that it actually procs. Yeah, I just got cooked by the the pace-promoted angling Tachyon. What a very funny build. I mean, angling Redshift on a pace chaser, that is... Wait, it doesn't have to be Taiki Shuttle, but I guess if you're positioned farther back and you hit shooting, that's equivalent to hitting these two. But this build on a Taiki is interesting. Where's your Dodo? Why are you running Gold Ship Tachyon? Is there? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, if you're in 3rd and 5th place, this is enough acceleration, technically. She has Pace Chaser Savvy built in. I guess. Maruzenski... These inherits are making me very confused. Redshift shooting for victory, angling and scheming. Right-handed, frontrunner savvy, focused groundworks. That's funny. Dominator, and then you do have another front. Also has shooting. Which is interesting. I got Iron, Triumph Impulse, Redshift, 5 speed cards? Holy. Oh, level 40 Kida-sen. Gold Chip you already do on 4. Oh, because you borrowed the Kida-sen. Is shooting the backup acceleration? Maybe. I think it is funny. Getting triple excel in the bourbon is also funny. Both your front runners having triple excel with it being shooting for victory. So funny. I mean, it might help, like, maybe, you know, you can secure second place, right? If you lose to the first place front runner. But, I mean, I just can't imagine a scenario that your front runner is in third place. Oh, actually, no, because you hit shooting and red shift if your front runner is in third place, but miss rod. I think I'm just gonna lose the. I might just lose the Asmaro with red shift. Can my Ogre catch up in time? Can I hit every Dominator? Would a triple front be viable for the Excel strat? To like, cause okay, no, because the final corner is too late, right? If the final corner was at the very start, like if shooting for victory and red shift get hit right away, it might work. But I think there's too big of a gap between angling and scheming and red shift and shooting. Yeah. Did it proc red shift and angling? This is such a big gap. It looked like I was catching up, but that's bourbon. Oh, not enough. I missed one? Not enough. One. That was such a big gap. Yeah, I don't have enough mid-race skills to catch up to something like that. Yeah, this specific Ogre I don't think ever wins this lobby. I'd have to drop Divine Might and pick up like if I had like medium straightaways and like tail held high over Divine Might, I might have a better chance. What a what an interesting inheritance. I mean, I can't really like say anything about it because like I think you know how to build, and I think it's just a very funny build that you did. Gold ship, iron red shift, triple greens. Could have gotten groundworks. Dominator. The whole package. Ogre. Back to meta. Yeah, I mean, I just don't have anyone I want to run on medium tracks right now. Like, I'm not sitting through. Quite possibly, it would take like over, I don't know, 300 runs. I haven't calculated the odds of hitting 6 inspirations off of pinks. I just don't think it's possible. Like, statistically, I don't think it's possible to make Haru work. On top of, you know, hitting all the stats, hitting everything. And my Haru was so bad for CM3. Are there more inherent accelerations coming soon? Besides Dover? Technically for frontrunners, like you have Kitasen Black for long tracks, you have Saiyan Sky Ballroom for long tracks. And then you have Nishino Flower as a pace chaser. Technically, Super Creek Halloween can be used as a inherited acceleration. It activates anywhere that El Condor Pasa's ult works, Super Creek Halloween works. It's a on the final straight 0.1 acceleration. Actually, is Super Creek coming out next month? Oh, I actually should probably get my reviews ready for for this weekend. Super Creek might come out at the end of this month or the end of next month. But yeah, her ultimate is exactly like El Condor Pasa's ultimate, honestly. But that one's it's generally like for sprints, and obviously it works on miles. I think Pasa's ult is gonna be a little. It's gonna. Oh, not. I think Pasa's ult is going to be a little bit weaker on the next CM, but I think it's still worth picking up. The double Dominator hit. Hesitant pace on the Seo. Hesitant end closer on the gold chip. What I think of Digital, I have her on like A+ tier. She can run every track, which is for an Uma, like being able to run every track is very useful. And then obviously on top of that, she's also good. But she's probably one of the stronger. I mean, she contends with Ogre like on dirt tracks. But I think Digital's really strong. Hopefully, the infographic in November won't be as long as October. Yeah, hopefully I don't have to cut up a 44-minute video out of 3 hours of yapping, or however long that stream was. Yeah, I will just glaze over Aoharu. I think a lot of people put out somewhat decent like looks into Aoharu already. I'll wait to do my guides once the scenario actually releases. Nah, it's just a double dom diff. 2 links, kind of. I mean, it's a lucky pace and a double dom diff. Alright, 2 more races. Got some front runners in this one. What are you? End closer? No, not end closer. Late surger. You have iron. And you have late surger straights. Pretty good stat spread. Off of a 3-speed, 2 power. Dominator, hybrid, and D. What's an ND? Is it 30%? Minus 30% on mid-race wit? I guess you're... I don't know. I think it's already cooked, because I think just being an end closer and your name not being gold chip is significantly harder to play. And then we have double fronts. Yeah, I think if your name is not gold chip and you are an end closer, you just have a much harder time. Not a front runner read off with Dominator to push Esmara. Yeah, I mean we saw a couple today as well with Grass Wonder. I think it works. It's just like, I mean, it should work. It shouldn't be too hard. Like, if you have like less than 400 stam, you should just die as soon as the late race starts. And Blizzard Rudolph is good. I mean, I think it's just like, you just need to win the 6th place gamble. Or you need to be gold chip and push up into the pace chasers. Wow, this Summer Mario just instantly lost to the Smart Falcon. Not if you wanted to push front runner, you need good stats. Yeah, you need good stats on her, but you can get away with like, even if you have 1200 power, if you have 400 stam, you'll die as soon as the area where angling and scheming can proc, which is what you want, right? Because you don't want to. You want to be a front pusher and not a blocker. Can I catch the Smart Falcon with double Dominator? It's not looking good. It is not looking good for me. Maybe my Ogre's just washed. Oh, I don't... Wow, I am so far away. Wait, I just got gapped by the Smart Falcon. Medium straights, medium corners, Professor of Curvature. And you have 4... You have 4 skills and you explode if a murmur hits you. Man, what a gap. With double dom, you don't have a single dominator, right? I guess technically I attack gun as a dominator. I don't know if it hit or not. Man, maybe I'm just washed at this game. Alright, this is gonna be our last race for today's stream. Did she die then? No, I don't think so. There's no Dominator. Or no Mystifying Murmur. It looked like it was enough. Swinging Breath of Fresh Air. 1100 stam. Holy. Got an Ogre here who is all terrain. And then Grass Wonder Dominator. Trying to hit a Murmur hit, I guess? Jeez. Yeah, let me skip through.
今スタートが切られました。各馬娘綺麗なスタートを切りました。
みんな集中してましたね。高レースが期待できそうです。
先行争いは5番オグリキャップ、8番オグリキャップ、ラリタブライアン、期待通りの結果を出せるか。1番人気1番オグリキャップ。先頭集団を見ていきましょう。5番オグリキャップ、早くも先頭に躍り出て。
Sorry, let me pause this. Oh, I guess we don't need to debate anymore, right? Huh. Alright guys, glue all of your aces, cause... well, I guess not glue all your aces. But, your aces, none of this matters. Very spooky announcement. Thank you, Goldship. Yeah, so none of your aces are going to matter. Well, that's a fun thing to end the stream on. Wait, let me screenshot this for the Discord. That's fun. Oh, I guess. Oh, sorry. I did this. Well, let me delete everything. That's fun. I guess they don't have a brain. Okay, well, let's finish watching this race. Are parents also glue? No. I think your parents that you make in URA are perfectly serviceable. But I mean, our heart is just gonna be a little bit stronger in terms of everything. Yeah, I think like there's barely any difference. You're most likely not picking up the white spark from Aoharu. Like, none of the white sparks are that great. I guess technically you can take the speed one, you know, for a mid-race skill. But at the end of the day, they're also white sparks. Like, it's quite literally just there in case you don't hit anything else.
息を入れるタイミングがあればいいですが。
5番オグリキャップまだリードをキープしています。2馬身離れて1番オグリキャップ第4コーナーを進んで直線へ向かう。
What is this gold chip doing up here?
互いに足を止めている展開。これは直線勝負になるか。ゴールドシップここで抜け出した。さあこれから坂。2側の舞台はこれから坂がある。ゴールドシップ足色は衰えない。ゴールドシップリードは2馬身抜け出したのはゴールドシップ。私の全力だ。
Ah, Triumphant Pulse is not enough. That gold chip was literally past me by the time. That's funny. Got overtaken by the and medium A 1186. Oh, that's crazy. Okay, well, I think that was our last race. Let's skim through this video real quick. I think it's just that, right? Yep. Yep. Okay, I think all the information's at the end. Yada, yeah. Yada. Okay, I don't think there's any other announcement in here. Okay, there was another announcement. That's a... is there a new notice? Or no? No new notice. Just that video. That's crazy. This is all they announce it on. That's crazy. They don't even announce anything. It's just like randomly. It's a 15 second, 20 second clip. It's a 20-second clip in a Halloween announcement. That's crazy. So if it comes out on the 6th, then you have 2 days. It comes out, is that day 2? Day 2, round 2? You'd only be 10 pulls in for the first one. Open the box. I'll open it once the month starts on November 1st. I don't know, it's nice ignoring my present box. Ogre and Double Dom, 100%. Yeah, I think I might run Ogre Double Dom. Especially since I don't need to make a Veggie Orion parent. I just need to do my Taiki shuttle. No, I guess I'm dropping the parent mine for CM4 and going back into the parent mine for this CM. So I can do 12 hours of Ogre ace runs and try to high roll something. I feel like it was so easy for them to just delay Aoharu by 2 days. Like, there's no way casuals are even happy about this, because if they lose to an Aoharu Uma, like I feel like everybody doesn't want this released early, right? Because like Sweats have to remake all their aces, and casuals are just gonna lose to Aoharu Umas. Like it's just a lose-lose for everybody for the CM. It's only for 12 hours. We didn't see that many S. Yeah, but S Maru, you needed to pull for S Maru. Aoharu, you just need to play the career, right? Oh, maybe, yeah, maybe they, you know, maybe their thought was they'll get people to pull 200 day 1 of the Rico Rice banner. To pity? You think they'd make more money because people might, or at least the whales that are sweating for CM will pay more money to hit pity? I mean, everyone's like, yeah, a lot of people will probably just pull 100 anyways, right? And pray it works. I mean, I had to see what my carrot situation is, but losing this CM to an Araharu unit would, like, actually make me so mad. So I might, even though I said I was going to skip this banner, 15,000 carrots to potentially win a 10 pullback is terrible investment. 15,000 carrots for a Leo Cup, for a chance at the Leo Cup Platinum. I might have gotten psyoped into pulling on the Rico Rice banner because this is during CM4. It's about the Leo Platinum. Because, like, Araharu, it'd be so easy to hit my Ogre, but, like, with 400 more wit. Like, this Ogre plus 400 wit would be so good. And you could run Fuku Kitaro for right-handed. Oh, that's so annoying. Yeah, it'd probably be more power as well. Because if I ran Rico, it'd be so easy to hit... Not so easy to hit Stam, but it'd be a lot easier to hit Stam. Oh well, I think I'm gonna end the stream here, and write a very strong support ticket to Cygames. Or feedback report to Cygames, because I think this is a terrible decision, like, all around. Anyways, yeah, thank you guys all for watching today. Nothing about the CM practice rooms matter, because you could just face into an Araharu Uma. So, prep for that if you can. If you don't own Taiki or Maru, or sorry, Taiki or Maru, good luck. Hopefully you don't face against an Araharu in the finals. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.